Yeah.
Yeah, I think your camera may have died, Sonic. It's frozen. It's a very funny pose.
Oops.
So I just got the blue screen of death.
Oh.
Like, my computer crashed just then.
Oh no, did it save anything?
My file is corrupted. So the last 2 hours and 48 minutes of footage, dead.
I'm out of here.
Please remove that from the broadcast, please. Please, I'm begging.
Say the dream, Sonic.
You want me to say the dream?
For those who missed it because we weren't recording at the time, Sonic just confessed to having a dream about TrueUnderDawg. So we're very curious what this weird little dream he had about that dog was. So go on, Sonic, tell us. So we can make fun of you for it.
Hey, this is a good dream.
Oh.
I'm more concerned now.
How we lead up to this dream, I'm literally not too sure. I'm in some sort of stadium or concert. I don't know. Somewhere with a lot of people. And then this is in Taiwan, by the way. And then I look to my right, and I just see TrueUnderDawg there. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing TrueUnderDawg in person. Wow, I cannot believe you're here. What leads you to here? And Dog is like, well, I decided to go on a journey to find myself, and this was my first stop. And I just happened to see you. Cool, man. I'm gonna take you around. I wake up. It just happened. So I'm like, what the fuck?
I love that I just finally made it. I'm like, yes, I am here, Sonic. I made it.
TrueUnderDawg will return in Avengers Doomsday.
At the end of the dream, as like the credits roll, Sonic just turns and there's Dog walking away, like is back to the camera, like Ryu at the end of Street Fighter 2, just walking towards the sun as he's heading to his next destination, his next battle. For that is where the answer lies.
Yes, his next battle will be in England to go find the Force Snake.
Get ready for the next battle.
Get ready for the next battle.
Just me and Snake having to battle without AC.
Oh.
Oh yeah. If it's battling without AC, I would melt. You'd win.
Yeah, very weird question, because I was just talking to my parents. They were wondering how hot it is over in Europe and the US right now. Okay.
Oh, in the US and Texas is very hot right now, but we got the AC on blast, so it's all good.
Nice. What does it say?
Yeah, it's 26 degrees Celsius in my house,
Gotcha.
23 outside.
It was 36.
You can't really ask the temperature of the U.S. because it's so freaking big. It's an absurdly it's not big compared to Africa, but it's very large. Like, our states are the size of many countries.
Yeah,
so the climate varies everywhere.
Yeah, I'll just say we're all pretty hot right now. I didn't even mean to make a pun there.
Hey.
Anyways.
What a saucy episode already. Oh, my.
A lot has happened at EVO, like a lot of huge announcements, which we wanted to talk about. However, before we talk about that, I want to do some selfish self-promo here. Because my Mortal Kombat 1 Khaos Reigns Sucks
you come on this podcast and talk about your own content creator who co-hosts the podcast? How dare you?
Is it finally done? Do I get to see it finally?
By the time this video is out, it'll be released like 2 or 3 days from now. So like
Why do you tease me, Sonic?
July 11th. Well, you say that, but the special announcement I thought would be to show you guys a little early screening of the video. Basically, I wanted to show you the intro to my Khaos Reigns Sucks video, and I actually had to buy Nitro. I mean, like it's a one-day Nitro thing just to upload this file.
Nitro.
Yeah, so that you guys.
You could have just put it on a Google Drive or something and just set us the link.
It's free anyways. I'm using the Discord orbs, so I'm uploading the file now.
Discord orbs,
and then we can do a little countdown to like watch it together. 3, 2, 1, play.
Schrödinger's cat. A thought experiment. Where a cat is placed into a box with a device that has a 50% chance to kill the cat.
Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Help me!
Because you cannot observe the contents in the box, you do not know if the cat is alive or not. So until you open the box, the cat is alive and dead at the same time.
Unpredictable. No! Piss off.
Love the VHS sound.
That has a 50% chance to kill the cat.
So that's why he's on the thumbnail.
Family Guy death.
Michael!
Unpredictable.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory.
No piss.
Sonic, why'd you have to go and make like the most hype music video that Khaos Reigns could have possibly had and make it look like this is actually like the coolest thing Mortal Kombat ever put out? What the fuck is wrong with you?
I was about to say, NetherRealm should just hire him. NetherRealm, just let him do your little hype stuff, because that got me wanting to play it. Oh, what could have been, man? We could have had actual Havoc that's actually just delighting and torturing people and always happy no matter what happens, as long as you go against his plans. But no, that was too hard.
Indeed, yes. I'm glad you guys like that intro. That segment where I like made the story mode look very hype and everything, that took me like freaking 6 hours to make. I had to like clip everything. I like go through the story mode looking for all the clips. There's like cohesiveness as to like how the clips like connect with each other. So like the explosions all connect with like some fires. You see like the dragon eating into like reptile. You see people getting beat up and stuff like that. Like I like purposely made it like cohesive to make it like really pumped. Also, a fun fact, the action scenes in at least in this game, I'm not sure if it's for every NRS game, they're a little slow in the cutscenes. So that's why this intro, everything is like pretty much double speed for their movements and stuff like that, to make it feel like it's really fast paced and everything and stuff like that.
Good. No, I agree, it's too slow. Yeah.
And then the intro to this intro where I have the Schrodinger's cat. I'm explaining Schrodinger's cat. That's why I'm using Kintaro. If you couldn't tell the joke there. Yeah. But yes, do you guys are you guys interested as to why I'm using I'm explaining Schrodinger's cat as an intro before I get into the Khaos Reigns video and stuff like that?
Is it because we all thought the DLC was going to be good until we played it, or it could be amazing and ass until we actually play the DLC? Is that why?
Well, are you intrigued as to why that's my intro?
Yes.
Good. That's the point.
Well, yeah. Of course, we're gonna be wondering about that, because like that's how you choose to open it. Clearly, there's some significance, and now everyone's gonna be wait, what is this? And then they have to wait, I presumably like half an hour into the video.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Oh, that's what that setup was for. That was so not worth it.
Hey, there is a there is a setup. Okay, I am building up to something like that. You'll see why I start the video with Schrodinger. I had this whole thing planned basically.
For a second, I thought it was going to be Noob Saibot because he's a cat in a lot of the art for some reason. I don't know why anyone watching, but for some reason there's a meme of making Bihan a cat. So I thought that was the joke. But...
I guess Noob Saibot's the design has a little two of these things, so people like to do the cat Noob Saibot design.
Oh, the ears, a little meow meow.
Schrodinger's cat is also Chekhov's gun, it turns out. He's laying the foundation for when it's time for that metaphorical shotgun to be pulled out and blast someone. That someone is you, the audience.
Oh. Dun dun dun. But yeah,
Audience getting blasted.
Also appreciate Alex to Hell. He's the one who drew 10 of these Kintaros for my intro, and that animated segment. I asked him to do some changes with the faces and everything. But I animated all that stuff myself to do that, the Michael that part basically. But yeah, so thanks to him. But yes,
I want to watch the original of that.
I love that the most famous soundbite to come from Five Nights at Freddy's is from a fan work.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
I'm not entirely sure if I should be showing this.
It's when Purple Guy gets sealed in a back room for 30 years. He's like, Michael! Like, his son. Don't leave me here, Michael!
I always thought that was FNAF 6 when he was burning. That's why he's like, don't leave me here. That's always what I thought. But then again, it would be Henry, probably, if he's screaming that. But I'm not entirely sure. FNAF lore is correct us in the comments.
I'm pretty sure... I'm pretty sure it's from the end of after all the murdered kids come after him and he gets sealed in the back. I could be wrong. It could be when he's burning, though. There's no fire in the background of it, so I would assume it's not. But
by the way, before I even commissioned him, I did my own freaking test rendering of this shit, and this is what I sent him to like animate. It's like I have so a little behind the scenes basically of like before I commissioned him.
Yeah.
I can't find a Kentaro model, so I had to use a Goro for this part basically.
Yeah, you would need to have found someone who has actually uploaded the specific MK11 from Shang Tsung's Fatality model.
That's true.
And cut that in there.
I think that exists, but it's not really good. But I do think that exists. But yeah, if anybody's commissioned by me, look how much I give you for references. I give this to the artist. Here, this is reference for you.
Someone please. The scale is eating good. They've got all these reptile models. What Sonic is saying is it's time for the furries to get their time. Someone needs to get that Kentaro model, or to make a new one like the famous reptile in the background of this shot, where it's the custom one based on Scorpion's Revenge. Someone needs to do Battle of the Realms animated Kentaro. Get him out there. Get him in SFM. Get all the porn made of him. Get on it, furries.
Oh, no.
You've got the money to spare. Don't start spending it on these fucking smelly fursuits. You can afford to get this model made.
But yeah, so get excited.
Dog wants it. Look who's in the background of Dog's video. He's right there.
Hey, there he is. Look at
He's
that
right there.
amazing model.
Oh yeah, Kentaro.
There we go. Kentaro needs more
So
love,
he'd
guys.
be into it. He'd be into like, yo, that's a great model.
Yo.
But yes, get excited. I'm finally done with this video. The video's going to be an hour and 30 minutes, just so you guys know. It's actually a very long video. And look forward to the Combat Kings cameos, because you boys will show up in it a couple times. And
Yay. Just to make sure no one gets the wrong idea, it's not going to be like me in front of a green screen or anything like that. I've not recorded anything like that for this video.
Yeah.
So don't get your hopes up for that. And then it's like it's like when he's done some, I think it was Snowblind and one or two other of the films where he'll be like, oh, here's our reactions from the podcast.
Yes, exactly.
Put into it. That's what he's talking about. Don't get the wrong idea.
Oh, shit! I fucking touched my wire.
Lol. Lamau.
Okay, I'm back. Shit, yeah, I gotta adjust something here. Cut this out. Give me like a minute. I need to fix this shit for a second.
While Sonic fixes his technical limitations, I'm going to talk about something, which means you have to have a technical issues image of him on the side while I talk about this little thing.
Yeah.
Whoa,
The new
you got
4K
it!
restoration. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
The new 4K restoration of the first two movies. I've actually not opened this yet. This is in. Yes.
Wow.
These are the covers. The atrocious
Let's
covers
go!
they made.
Yeah.
But
I dig
it
it.
implies that implies the Scorpion Liu Kang Sub-Zero fight is against Scorpion, and that Scorpion is the main villain. He's so prominent. It's really weird. And then for Annihilation, it's like, but there's Shao Kahn, but it doesn't quite look right. But it doesn't reflect the design for the helmet in the film. And then the Scorpion Sub-Zero fight from the middle of the film, I'm pretty sure, alongside the Animality fight from the end, which is not something you want to highlight for this film. And then look, there's the bad guys.
I like seeing
Rain is
Shiva
on there. Remember Rain, who's in 2 scenes before he gets killed?
Yep.
Remember Rain?
Does he even get to do any rain attacks?
That almost looks like new Animality like artworks of those two, like Shao and Liu Kang, and it's like they only show for like 30 seconds in the movie too. So it's really funny that they put that prominently in the cover.
Oh, I love how it actually has the official tagline for the film: "Destroy all expectations." Good idea. Going
Is
into
that actually
Annihilation.
Annihilation's tagline? Destroy all expectations.
Yes.
That's actually amazing. If I ever make an Annihilation
It's
Sucks
so
video, I
funny.
have to like bring that up. That's awesome.
Little booklets.
Nice.
Oh.
And a poster. Oh, it's the double-sided poster of the dog shit. Yeah, double-sided poster of the dog shit new covers. I'm not gonna
Let's
put that.
go! The shitty posters.
Hey, to be fair, I kind of like that artwork more than what we got in like the 2021. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but like, look at the originals. The normal
you have it
the
there.
pristine, the pristine covers. Come
Indeed.
on,
I don't know. It's just the
real
logo
shit.
though. It's
And then-
not very inspired. But yeah.
It's basic but good.
Dog, that's literally half of all MK covers ever in every piece of
That's
media.
why I like the one that you don't like. 'Cause it's actually like an original idea where it's like Scorpion's face up high, and then like them doing the. Because that scene when Sub-Zero comes down and does the pose with the mist behind him is hype as fuck. I've always loved that silhouette of them like getting ready to fight. So I think it's dope. I like it.
I think these work just because, together, because you have the original logo and then the logo breaking apart.
Ah.
Because it's the end of the world. So if this film never existed, this cover won't be as good. But because this does and has that cover, I think this cover is elevated by virtue of having that one.
If I could think of the hypothetical third cover, it would be like the dragon is completely unleashed.
Yeah, I think it would have to be. But then you have this little booklet thing with the original cover, which was on the original VHS with Goro. Though he's even put into the cover for the. He's even put in the cover in the first film. You can just start see him.
Oh yeah.
Goro.
Oh.
That one's not bad. That one's actually not bad. That one's got aura.
You wanna know what's really good about this though? This booklet was really good. The goat. The goat is on the back.
There he is.
We kneel. We kneel before His Majesty.
That's really cool collection-wise. I was considering buying that myself when I saw the trailer because it's just a restoration and makes it HD.
The story of The Journey Begins. Talk about The Journey Begins. Is The Journey Begins even included in this thing?
Maybe.
That'd be really
Maybe there'll be
cool.
like a special feature for that.
Oh, even apparently a newly filmed interview with Lyndon Ashby, and they call the interview Cage Match.
Hey, nice. Ooh, new interview. Nice. That's very cute.
The Journey Begins behind the scenes featurette, which I think was from the video at the end, where it's like, here's a featurette about the movie.
95?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that might be. I think that's what that is. So I have to look into some of these behind the scene things. And
yeah,
there might be there'll be something cool on here that that Sonic might need to see if he ever makes an Annihilation video and go.
True.
Oh well, here's the thing from the 4K Blu-ray. And if anyone's wondering, yes, I do have the 4K Blu-ray pre-ordered for MK2 as well.
Oh,
so
nice.
That comes out in about 2 weeks or so we can show that off. Yo, the journey begins. It's all here.
Very nice. I will actually probably.
It has begun.
I legit probably do need some of that research if you do look into the Blu-rays of either Annihilation or MK2, because like for 95, I'm pretty sure I looked up all the behind-the-scenes stuff, like the director's commentary and everything like that. But Annihilation, not so much. I haven't researched enough yet, but like it's a little hard to find too many good behind-the-scenes for Annihilation.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation, an underrated sci-fi sequel.
Sci-fi! I never thought to call it sci-fi, but I'm not objecting to that.
Why? I mean, that's one thing to latch onto, sure, but why not latch onto the fact that they're saying, "Oh yeah, this is underrated"? Just like, I know you have to sell it, but like, come on.
Underrated, guys. Underrated gem, everybody, guys.
Yeah, underrated. Remember Asian Jade and just cloaked dude Shinnok, Muddy Sonya. Unmasked Shao Kahn for the majority of the film. Smoke for the one scene he's in. Like, come on.
Oh my gosh,
come
one
on.
scene. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The Sub-Zero one's the most egregious because he has a new look. He's not having his face covered. He has speaking lines, and he even introduces who he is and like his backstory. Then just dips for the whole movie. That's the most unforgivable one. It's like, wait, really? Never comes back? Shit.
So funny.
I can only imagine being a Sub-Zero fan, like watching that and thinking, "Oh man, I can't wait for him to come back later." And he doesn't, and you're just like, "Oh shit."
I mean, same with Nightwolf though. That one's really funny too. It's like,
true.
Where did he go?
At least Nightwolf kind of does what his job is. He shows up, teaches you the animality, then dips. You know.
I still love the theory that Nightwolf was Jade the whole time. I just think that's such a funny theory.
She's doing her sexy no jutsu, but in reverse. Yeah. That's funny.
Yo, can we get 5,000 likes on this video for the Queens? Like on Twitter, when on Twitter when you post a picture of one of these characters and say Queen, and then you get like 5,000 likes. Can we get that on this video for the Queens?
Indeed.
And if today's video gets 5,000 likes, then Ed Boon will put them in the game.
So guys, if you don't actually like this video, I don't mean like that like sense. I mean like if you just listen to it and you're like, I don't like this episode. Too bad you will like.
Yeah, there you go.
Excellent one. Excellent one. That's some cool shit.
It was not. Don't laugh at my terrible joke. How dare you?
Come on.
Who do you think you are?
People like the video to prove that they like that joke. But yes, that's awesome. I'm excited to see some behind the scenes that you find from those 4K restorations. I've pre-ordered something pretty cool too. I don't know when it will be here, but it'll probably be here before the end of July. So you look forward to seeing my new scaly collection stuff that you guys will find out when that happens. Let me end this off before I lead it to Dog, because Dog was going to share something. So, final thing. Wait, actually, did I already say this? I think I said this in the podcast before, but this will be mentioned in my Khaos Reigns credit scene. After this video is out, the next video is I'm going to combine every single one of my Mortal Kombat 1 Sucks video into one giant video, and it's looking like it's definitely over 8 hours, and it could hit 9 hours. Combining all the videos.
Does that count Khaos Reigns?
Yes, I will put them all together. And the thing is, I will also be adding changes. So it's not just like I'm putting all the videos together and calling it a day. I'm also adding things, changing mistakes. I've read comments and people giving suggestions. I'm like, I agree. I should have changed that. I should have added that. So there's going to be new skits. There's going to be new segments. There's going to be changes. So this is the last time that I can ask for this. So that's why I'm bringing it up. What are some things you wanted me to add to the videos? What are some things you're like, when you were talking about Chapter 4 and Kenshi, I kind of wish you brought this thing up. Actually, there's another fucking katana mistake you missed out on, just so you know. Actually,
oh shit.
And did you want to bring up like these? I want to do. You should have done a poker skit about this. Now's your last chance to request it in the comment section. So if anybody wants to bring that stuff up, you can put it in this comment section. You can put it in the Khaos Reigns video. But yeah, that because once that big video is out, I am done with Mortal Kombat 1. I'm just finally done with the shit. Hope you guys are excited. I've worked pretty damn hard these last couple months for this video. And also, just like that Kentaro, like, red herring, or like the lead up, like where that's going, I got a special thing for this podcast because I'll reveal something by the end of this episode. But here's the question. I have a cup holder here, as you guys can see. Can you guess what the cup holder is? What's on the cup holder?
Underneath it, you mean?
It's yellow.
Indeed. Find out in the end of the episode, and I shall reveal its secrets.
That fancy glass is normally what, like, I drink alcohol from, so I just think, man, Sonic's already drinking. Falling on hard times.
Indeed.
We're like less than 30 minutes into the podcast. He's already hitting the sauce.
Straight from Venice, special glass in the glass island.
Can I do my little announcement real quick?
Absolutely. Announce your awesome announcement.
Yeah, so I haven't announced this in video form yet, but I have posted on Twitter and made a community post. So my comic books are actually in this one comic shop in San Antonio. Woo! I'll give SonicHaXD the address. I'll put it on screen right now. And yeah, if you're in the San Antonio area or anywhere nearby, then you can stop on in and get some. There's limited supply. There's like less than 50 comics, so you're going to want to get one if you want one, because they're going to probably go out pretty quick. So just letting you know. The comic shop itself is so cool, though, because it's made for like indie comic developers. It's only indie comics in there. And you can even pay a monthly subscription, and they give you access to all these tools you would need to make your own comics. Like they give you the tablets to draw on for digital art. They give you actual real professional grade markers and pencils and stuff if you want to draw it yourself and do traditional. They have all that. The only thing they don't have is like a printer. Like a big comic size like printing press, and that's it. But they will recommend printers for you to go to. So it's really neat. It's meant for like all the indie startups and stuff. So when you go in there, it's really neat. You get to see all these like fun things, but also all the comics are indie. And there's some cool stuff that like, professionals would never dare publish. You see some interesting stuff in there. I'm like, hell yeah.
That's awesome. So it's like, did you like sign up earlier being like, I have this comic and I sell out your comics? Did you reach out to them or?
So I just like, my sister randomly recommended it to me. Like, oh, it's like this cute little comic shop where like they help indie people. You should see what they're about. I stopped by, and funny enough, one of my good friends and classmates from the same college I went to is there. He's one of the guys who works there.
Oh,
and
nice.
He's like, oh my God, it's been forever. And we just catch up, and I'm like, yeah, so if I just like gave you my comics that I have extras of, do you just like put them on the shelf? He's like, yeah, we get to go through a little process, a little screening thing, but then we see, and if it's all good to go, and you just give us your PayPal or other wire transfer information, and then whenever we sell one, you get a royalty. And I'm like, sick. Nice.
That's awesome. Very cool.
It's very exciting stuff. It's so cool seeing my comics on the actual shelf. I wish I could have been there to take a photo, but it's just a bit of a drive, and I didn't have time because it is like 4th of July weekend, so I've been busy doing that. In fact, I just had a fun 4th of July party yesterday, and I'm still up early to record because I love you guys watching right now. I love all you.
Thank you very much. Let's go. We did see the pictures you sent, though. That is really cute. The whole, like, just your books on the shelf and stuff. That's awesome.
I should have just photoshopped me in, like, with the wrong color grading and, like, the wrong lighting so you know it's Photoshop, but I'm like...
Don't
right
worry,
next
Sonic or I will do that with that one specific picture of,
no.
of either of the one of you deep fried or the one of you shirtless doing that. One of the two will make it in, and that'll tell you which of us edited the picture.
Maybe both.
Just in the doorway, just like...
Yes.
both of him. Yeah, make the shirtless one look like a, when you got those like cardboard standees like of an author when a new book comes out. That's what the dog one is, and deep fried dog's in front of it like...
That would be an amazing like visual gag to get a cut out of that and just like make it look really convincing, like I'm in the scene. And then I walk in purposely like distending my gut, like I walk into frame. Oh shit! Like whoops! Like those memes of like the guy holding like a phone up for a selfie, and it's like before and after. He's fat, then he's thin. But if you look at the guy taking the photo, he's in the reflection, and the fat guy still exists. He just hired a guy who looks like him to pose, who's like fit.
Oh, that's
I love
funny.
that image.
I was thinking of the. I forget his name. He's one of those like political pundits, Alex Jones.
Oh.
And it's like it's just him like before and after, and like before he's like, and after he's like just clearly just breathing in.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so blatantly a scam. Like what the fuck?
Okay, so Snake, that's your homework. You gotta put sexy TrueUnderDawg on the bookshelf
No.
cover. So I'll be having that 2 days from now because I need to put it in my video. So that'll be your homework.
I love how he specifies sexy TrueUnderDawg as if that's not like his default state. It's a weird thing to specify. It's like saying, yo, put Taiwanese SonicHaXD. Like, that's what he is.
SonicHaXD. Very cute.
Wait, he's Taiwanese? I thought that he was. Insert the wrong country that I always put.
You have got my. You have said I was
from
Thai
Thailand.
like twice on this podcast. I do remember that.
Yeah, and then he said Sagat was wearing Taiwanese clothes. It's like
I do remember that.
I get both start with Thai, but they're spelled differently.
Damn it.
It's not the same Thai.
Well, before we get too much political, let's actually start talking about some of the evil announcements that's happened. So many damn announcements. So, like, I'm sure we're going to miss out on a couple. So, we're just going to talk about the ones that interest us. So, if we miss out on any, we apologize. But, which one do you guys want to start with, boys? If anything speaks to you first.
Invincible Versus is an easy one because
Sure.
I had early access to the characters, and that was fun. Yeah, the 2 new characters are enjoyable, and the season 1 was awesome. I also like how they're giving us a bunch of costumes, and they listen to the audience, and we're like, okay, you said they're too expensive? We're dropping them. Like, we're lowering the prices.
Yes.
I'm like, that's dope. Nice. Yeah, really cool stuff. They're listening, taking feedback. The characters are opposites. Immortal is super fun. I was all in, ready to main Universa. Immortal's way more fun. Like, holy shit, he's fun. His combos are straightforward, but he has unique stuff you can do if you're a skilled player. When he does the rage mode, like, where's Omni-Man, and gets nuts, he not only gets longer combos and has new moves he can do, he also gets reverse beat, which is a very nerdy thing. It means your magic sequence can go backwards. So normally in most fighting games that have light, medium, heavy, special sequence, you can only go in ascending order.
Yeah.
Light can go to medium, medium goes to heavy, light can go to heavy, but heavy can't go to medium, heavy can't go to light. When you can do that, it's called reverse beat. So Immortal gets that when he's in his rage mode. You can just do whatever order you want to for any of the moves.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really cute. And it can be really powerful because the mediums do less stun on the combo bar, so you can do more mediums. What's that?
Can you theoretically mash? Just start mashing and would your combos just never drop because like it doesn't matter for like the light, medium, heavy ordering?
Well, the combos will always drop when you hit too much because that's how the combo system
I know
works
that,
in
but I
Invincible
meant, like-
Versus. It drops out.
But are you so does that theoretically you could probably just keep pressing heavy if you wanted to like not stop that. It's a bad combo, but I meant just theoretically you probably could do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's already a thing with a lot of characters anyway. You can do heavy, special, heavy, special,
True.
heavy, special. And Universa has that too. Her like special blast she does loops into her other attacks, so she can do little loops. Universa, I learned more as I played her. When I first started using her, I thought, this is a weird character. She has a lot of weird limitations. Like, if you launch the opponent, you get some fun little air combos with her, but the launcher is so bad. It's got like terrible range, which is odd because the rest of her moves have great range. So you're like, how do I get close enough for like a launcher with that? But then you learn, because she steals your meter, that's her whole gimmick. She can steal the opponent's.
That's pretty strong.
I forgot what the gauge is called.
The yellow one,
gauge,
right?
not the super gauge.
Yeah.
She steals that one, which is used for combo extenders and EX moves and all that. She steals that thing, and because she does that, she has a unique feature where. No,
Shit.
I already forgot what it's called. I feel bad.
I can look it up.
It's not called Drive, I don't think, but she steals the stamina bar pretty much. She steals the stuff for all your special moves and your cool EX stuff. And your dash, like your hyper dash and all that, and your heroic strike. She steals that. And the cute little gimmick she has as a result is some of her moves, when you have full bar and then do EX, spin 2 bars, and they're like a hyper badass version of the special move that's even cooler than the regular EX would be, if that makes sense. So like when you steal the opponent's meter and get full stack, you get new moves that are unique, and that's cool. You get new combo routes and all that. It's very interesting. I wish it was easier to like hyper dash with her. It's not. Like she doesn't have very many hyper dash combos, which you would theoretically want for a long range character. You land a poke, dash in, do the combo, but she doesn't really have that for the most part. However, if you charge the medium, she gets a wall splat, and you can just dash in from there and do whatever you want, pretty much. So she has tons of options, and she's just a bit harder to play than Immortal, like absolutely. Oh, but yeah, here's the best part about her.
Okay.
Her super, her level 1 super, she puts a little dome around her, and she just is immune to projectiles.
Nice.
Which is really strong in a versus game. That said, if you hit her, it goes away instantly. So if she gets hit, like boop, just goodbye shield. But it's cool that it just blocks all projectiles, since the main like complaint people have in a lot of versus games and tag fighters is, how the hell do I get in? Well, Universe is your answer. You pop that level 1, and then you just go in. Or zone yourself, because she can also play keep away. So yeah, both characters are good. I'm looking forward to the new characters. Our Brain Boy is coming in, about to
That's
brain
true.
blast everyone.
They have announced.
I really hope one of his supers is dropping you into like a different world with
Oh,
either
they
the
have
talking
to.
dinosaurs or other Invincibles, like just beat the shit out of you. And it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
they have
crap.
to. People are saying that he's got to summon Invincibles or stuff like that. Like that's got to be like a reference they got to do for our.
Imagine if they made it that this is where we get our first preview of Agent Spider, and then or if Agent Spider's just not going to come to the game or something. It's like, here's his universe. He does like a Spider-Man swing punch at you, and like that's it. You're out.
That would be cool. By the way,
I think
dog,
that could be funny.
it's boost meter. Boost.
Boost meter, that's right. It's your boost meter.
Yeah, I
which
just
makes
looked
sense because
that
it
up.
boosts your dash. It can boost your specials. Yeah.
But yeah,
That's the tricky thing about fighting games that have a lot of like mechanics. They have unique names for stuff, and it's so easy
Yeah.
to forget.
indeed. People just use their own saying. It's just like, it's the super meter EX. It's the low attack down. Not really low attack does make sense.
I've always
yeah.
liked when people just call it the color. Like, here's your yellow gauge. Here's your red gauge.
But indeed, they basically, like, right now, Season 1 of Invincible Versus is starting. We just ended Season 0. So they have, like, Universa and Immortal are playable. Lots of new skins in the game. Free skins you can get, which are, like, Maskless Mark, Maskless Rex. I think there's one more, but I actually forgot what it was. Oh, actually, Young Cecil. These are all, like, free skins you could have gotten in the skin. You can, if you played the hardest difficulty in story mode, you get Maskless Mark. So I already have it, because I did it for my video. The hardest arcade The hardest arcade mode if you want to unlock Maskless Rex. And if you played rank before June 30th, you get Young Cecil. So I have Young Cecil too, which looks really dope in the game. And then they announced a bunch of new skins in the game. Common outfit Viltrumites. So, of course, right now you see a bunch of people talking about Steve Harvey and joining the game.
I appreciate these variants of the normal costume, just taking the mask off, are free, and they're not going to go, oh, well,
Yeah.
you have to buy these. It's literally the same model, just unmasked. Like, a lot of other games would do that, and I'm glad this game isn't doing that. They're like, no, this is a thing people want, but it's not worth money, so we're just going to put it in for free. We'll make you work for it, but you just get it for free.
I have mistaken, by the way. It's not the Young Cecil. I'm assuming will be a shop skin too. You just had a free way to get him. The third free skin is Mark with gauntlets. That one you have to play 10 ranked games to get. So again, not too much
that's
effort,
easy.
but it's another free
Yeah.
skin.
I love all these free skins. They're cute.
Yeah.
Is this based on something specific? Because I don't remember that
in the beginning
show.
of season 4, like episode 1, he wears these. Remember, because he got hurt
'Cause
really
he's injured.
badly,
Oh, right.
and then he breaks
It's
them
like
off.
a cast,
and it's
pretty
like,
much, temporarily.
yeah. Then he breaks them off. And it's like, haha, I'm back to normal. And then he starts beating the shit out of people. And it's like
I
season
love the
4,
name.
episode 1, from what I recall.
The name for the skin is Invincicast, because that just sounds like a fucking podcast about the show that they after it.
Vincent true.
A new episode has just come out. We heard that. Then we have an episode where the cast are going to talk about it on a podcast format, like the Talking Dead, stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's one really cool thing about Invincible is that when the characters get injured, they have to explain why they're still able to fight or why they're just not there because they're injured. I like how Invincible does that.
Yeah. I will say one of the best things they did add, because people kind of jokingly said this, and it's like, okay, maybe a couple years later or something like that, but Lamau. No, it's the first skin Immortal is getting. We have definitely gotten our beloved president as a skin for Immortal, so that's pretty awesome. People definitely wanted this one.
I can't believe they put G from Street Fighter V in this game.
Everyone's favorite Vampire Slayer. I don't know how many people watch that movie.
That's true. Oh, I did see that movie. That was such a weird movie. I love all the memes. They're so good.
Yeah, I'm happy Invincible Versus is still being developed because, unfortunately, if you do look around and social media and stuff like that, it's not longevity-wise. It's not doing too good based off a player base and stuff like that. But I'm happy. It does seem like it's still constantly getting new content. There's still a reason to come back to play it and stuff like that. Yeah, what's up, Snake?
You know, it could be a fun thing for them to do. So you don't want to overload it with guest characters, though. Some people would like to see a few guest characters. I think it could be neat if, because they clearly wanted to do some silly costumes, that like the Rex one was just in a towel, or this one was like, this is just immortal as Abe Lincoln. That's silly and weird, and it's not. As far as I know, it's not based on anything in particular. It would be neat.
It is based on the fact that he was Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
Is he?
Yes!
Yep,
that's why people wanted him to be Lincoln! Yes, Snake!
Well, I think in the actual comic, it's like he was a Lincoln. Like, he was not like the Lincoln from start to finish, but at one point he was Abraham Lincoln.
So there was just this one flashback when he's talking about how many times he's died, and then just one of them is just Lincoln, and a gun shows up and shoots him. It's just like a really brief flashback. That's the image, by the way, on the top, in the comic and in the animation. It's just one shot, so it's just like, oh, Immortal was Lincoln back in this universe.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It was one shot, and that's why people were saying it'd be funny if they added this for a skin for him.
The Steve Harvey one, though, is out of nowhere. That was just a meme born from the fans that he happens to look like Steve Harvey.
Yeah, he just happens to look like it. Yeah, yeah.
The little ding, like from the Family Feud and all that.
Snake is like baffled, like he's never noticed this.
Yeah, at first I'm like kind of surprised they can do that legally. Then I'm like, well, I mean, you can't really sue them for just saying, oh, we gave our black character a suit.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, to be fair, if the White House can use footage from Persona 5 for when they're deporting illegals, I think anything goes on.
Halo 2 banished the flood. I was like, whoa.
What the fuck?
Dude, our administration is wild with the memes. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so basically what I was going to suggest, which I guess it doesn't really matter now, but I think it would be neat if they did some like costumes of other characters from, say, other Kirkman works for the characters. Like if Mark got Glenn's outfit from The Walking Dead, I mean, instead of putting Glenn himself in the game, put it in as a reference, or Conquest as Negan. You know, you could do like some fun sets like that.
Yeah, that's a pretty smart idea. That'd be very cute.
Oh, and when they put, if they do put Agent Spider in the game, they need to put alongside him a costume for Omni-Man where he's just in like work clothes. So he just looks like J. Jonah Jameson. But it's not him, it's legally distinct.
True.
It's the Godzilla.
I see potential with this concept.
Due to international laws, it's not Godzilla.
Yeah. This is...
Tis not Gojira.
It's K. Jonah Jameson.
Yes, indeed.
Or J. Kona Jameson, because then it's J.K. Jameson. They're very clever.
That's cute. But yeah, some fun stuff. Also, I watched the Evo of Invincible Versus. Congratulations to the Japanese player for winning. So I think that's pretty cool that a Japanese player won Invincible Versus at Evo. And you also see like there was the award showing of like Alex Lee was there in his costume presenting the award to the winner and stuff. So it's pretty awesome.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm still looking forward to seeing where this game goes. So I've been still keeping up with some stuff. Now, moving on, which one do you guys want to talk about? There's some of these I think we could like really briefly talk about. Like 2XKO like is a very small thing that they added to the game. That's why it's like a very like. Do you guys know what they added in 2XKO?
Well, they added the 2 new characters, right? And they're free.
They are?
Wait, they're not. Never mind. So you have to do the in-game currency. My bad.
Yeah.
I keep thinking it's the free-to-play game that the characters are free because some games do that, but no, not this. Because Marvel Rivals, it's just candy. Like a new character shows up. Ooh, free? Oh, awesome.
Everybody gets the characters, indeed. But no, they basically announced the last 2 characters that are coming out this year, I believe. And the last 2, and they showed a tiny teaser for these 2 characters. So it is. Well, I mean, Dog, do you know them? Or I'm sure Snake hasn't seen them yet, so I can just show I'm just showing them the trailer right now.
Yeah, I definitely don't know very much about the characters lore-wise or anything. I didn't get to play them yet either. we're in this weird era of like the fighting game renaissance, and there's just too much.
True.
So I don't get to try everything.
So for very simple context here, Lux is a mage who comes from Demacia. In the lore of League of Legends, it's like Demacia and Noxus are like, one's the good side, one's the evil side, and they're battling each other constantly.
Demacia.
Yeah. For context, by the way, Lux is... I'm actually kind of surprised how long it took them to add Lux into the game, because Lux is basically like the poster child of League of Legends. At least when I was playing the game. It's like, she is the main character, really. It's like, if you want to say, it's like, oh, she's like... League loves promoting her, basically. Like, she basically represents... Her face is like the face of League of Legends. So that's why I was pretty shocked how long it took them to add her into the game. Her whole gimmick in the League of Legends games is very simple. She just throws spells, and like she has a spell that like cages you. And her biggest gimmick is her ultimate is a Kamehameha. It's just and just like shoots like half across the map. So basically you just like use a spell, you cage them, pentakill, basically. That's it. You win the game, essentially. So she also looks quite different here. I do like this redesign they gave her, because like she is I'll see if I can find a picture of her, basically. But
I think Lux is the first character I ever played in League of Legends. Because is she a healer or no?
She's a mid laner, so she's much more of a mage. But some people can do like playing her as a support, because she can cage you, which is that's a ability that crowd controls you. It locks you in place. So that's a good supporting ability.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can play...
Her combos look so easy and fun.
Oh yeah, she's very basic, basically.
She even has the Ingrid hover into like giant chest beam blast that like Ingrid has, like pew pew, which is just standing there.
Oh, I will say...
Yeah, her redesign is better.
Yeah,
the Knight outfit's cool too in its own way, though.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to find that meme, because the biggest thing that people are talking about with Lux right now is one certain...
Gunblade.
Well, no. Anyway, I'll find that one meme in just a bit. But the other character they added, I would say, is that's an interesting one, because if you see at the very end of the trailer, you see Samira, and well, the easiest way I can describe Samira is just Lady Dante, and I mean that in like League of Legends too. They just added Dante, but like turn her into a woman, basically. She has guns, she has a gigantic sword, and she has combo, like she has like, while you're using your abilities, you have like the D rank, C rank, A rank, S rank thing popping up on your screen while you're doing the combos and stuff.
So our pirate queen died for this.
I look at Samira and I just see Vendetta from Overwatch. Like they're very similar looks.
To be fair, Samira came out first. Samira actually came out first, so she was the one who did it first.
I don't doubt that, given that Overwatch has also added a character who dresses exactly like Cammy from Street Fighter, and even has braids and everything. The difference is she's darker skinned. Other than that, it's basically 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Not to mention that Overwatch character. That Overwatch character is shamelessly just magic.
Vendetta, yeah,
like from Marvel
and she's
Rivals.
very important in the lore right now.
She has the same moveset too.
She's the leader of Talon. She took over Doomfist and shit, so she's like a big deal and whatnot. But yeah, it does.
She took over Doomfist. Oh,
if you look at there's a cinematic. Yeah, there's a whole thing where like she fought like and defeated Doomfist. Now she's taken over Talon, and now Talon has taken over the world. So like the whole lore now is like Talon versus the world. Sorry, I still keep up a little bit.
And none of it is reflected in the game.
I'm still like, I thought this yesterday. I was shocked. We never got an Overwatch movie. It's so weird they just never did that slam dunk.
There was like this whole rumor about Overwatch anime, Overwatch show, and everything like that, and just like no. Oh, okay.
Think how well that film would have done. You have people like all the people on the hub just watching all this porn, and they're like, hang on, these characters have a movie.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna watch that movie. I want to see Tracer's ass on the big screen. It would have done so well.
Plus, the talented team can already make movie like level cinematics and stuff. So just do that, but longer.
Yeah, the trailers are really
already
awesome.
Know what you're doing.
Yeah, indeed. So, Samira, is that what she? How do I forget her name? So here's the thing: she was a newer character that was added before I already stopped playing, but she's not like a staple, like a really popular character in League of Legends. So I wouldn't say she's like the biggest like requested character. However, if you were talking about a character you wanted to translate from League of Legends to 2XKO, she's one of the easiest ones. I mean, like Sword Gun Lady, who has a combo meter. She literally does fucking combo meter shit in like League of Legends. That's like perfect to put in the fighting game. So like in that aspect, I get why they added her essentially. And also, I found the meme that I need to send here, do my due diligence, because when they showed the trailer for Lux, this is all I saw.
Oh.
The rich white girl sweep.
Yes! Rich white woman sweep.
We've got a new
White
one.
woman normals.
We've got a new one.
She's also really adept here, because you notice she's actually got her hand on her staff while she's doing it. She's not got her palm planted firmly on the ground. That could easily just slide around while she's on it. So she has great control of her mass, and the fact that her hand isn't slipping around.
Not to mention her thumb is still very much underneath that staff and on the hard ground. That's a broken thumb. Like that thumb is decimated.
Don't worry about it. This is
anyone watching doesn't believe me. Try to put all your weight on one hand underneath a metal pole and just let your thumb be crushed. That is pain.
3D world, so that means like you can no clip through the ground depending on the situation. Your hair can no clip during cutscenes and whatnot. It's 3D. That's why it works.
I love the idea now that no clipping is just a real thing that video game characters have to deal with. If they were real and had souls, no clipping would just be a normal thing for them. It wouldn't even be acknowledged.
Oh yeah, indeed.
That's a funny thought.
I'm trying to find this one really funny image, but basically somebody did point out it's like that is essentially all our year 1 characters that we have in the game. But I'm trying to find the list here. But basically that would be Akali, Caitlyn.
It's at the end of the trailer, isn't it? It shows all the characters.
Oh, they did at the end. I'm an idiot if they did already. But yeah, it's
Yes.
It is Caitlyn, Akali, Senna, Thresh, Lux, and Samira, which is a lot of ladies actually compared to like other games. I would say.
They're breaking the meme.
NRS could never. But the funny thing that
the meme is always.
I saw this one meme where it's like, I don't know if you've seen like the whole like, hey, can you guys call this instead of just the girls, like the girls and Billy, because I'm here too, you know, the girlies and Billy. So someone says, hey, can you guys call this the girls and Thresh, because you know I'm here, Thresh and the girls, just say. So I just saw that one.
The one boy that gets invited to the girls' sleepover.
Yes, and it's just Thresh.
I am also here.
Yes. Hey guys.
Where's the image that shows all the characters next to each other? I'm trying to find
It's not
that.
a soft boy. It's 34 seconds into the trailer.
Yeah, I can.
Yes, it's not a soft boy who's invited with the girls. No, it's like this big monstrous looking dude in armor, and it's like, yep, I'm here.
Yeah. Hey guys.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited for the boy talk.
Even like when they introduce Samira, she's like shooting the fucking camera. Like that's also like Dante does that like when you beat a stage too and whatnot. It's like okay, they know. I definitely when she came out, I was like, oh yeah, they just put Dante in League of Legends basically.
Oh yeah, that's a hilarious amount of ladies. Yeah, just the one creature and then a bunch of broads.
But she's like, hey guys, hey girls, I'm here too. The girls and Thresh.
And now we know the last one is the gunslinger. So,
yeah, Samira.
That's all of them. Wow, this has never happened before. I don't think there's ever been a fighting game where like the entire or most of the DLC was women, let alone like all of them except for one. Maybe Dead or Alive.
Because usually don't they have like 4 characters in the DLC anyways? Yeah, I guess Tekken doesn't do that too.
Still, like you're usually lucky to get one girl, like one woman in the DLC pack. Like you're lucky to get one, maybe 2. That's funny. That's
in the
would
current
never.
season of Tekken, is Mrs. Roger the only female in the current season?
Yeah.
Kunimitsu, right?
Who is a
right,
kangaroo that everyone
Kunimitsu.
thought was male. Oh, right. I'm going to say that if the only one was a kangaroo that everyone thought was male upon announcement, and who isn't even the named character, it's the baby she carries in her pouch, that would have been embarrassing.
I like how they revealed like her new character model, and people are all mad that she's not ripped like in the original art.
The artwork
revealed. She looks like a cute little kangaroo again.
Yeah, she just looks like Tekken 6, like the normal kangaroo. So like,
I guess they were really worried about the misconception that it was the dad, so they had to really tone down that muscle mass.
I actually think
It should have been him.
I actually think
should have been him. I
him
agree,
getting
it
his
should have been.
redemption.
I think it's just
They
the
also
artist.
should make Alex a skin. Alex should be an option. The dino, because it's the same moveset.
Indeed.
And Alex
Like-
Jr., but it's not a Velociraptor baby, it's a kangaroo Velociraptor hybrid, because he totally smashed that post after Tekken Tag 2.
That's not how genetics work, Snake. You can't just
Yes,
make
it
two
is in
animals
Tekken.
bang and
I
get a
guess
new
we're leading
animal.
into Tekken.
These guys talk about the biology of fictional enhanced kangaroos and velociraptors. It doesn't matter what real biology says, dog. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, did you know
Plus,
that
these are like
bears
hyper
are not supposed to be able to
intelligent DNA altered animals, so maybe. Go ahead, sorry.
Did you know bears are also not supposed to be able to do the raging uppercut. What is that? The Kazuya move called? Doria. What's that called again?
The electric wind god fist.
Yeah. It's like, did you know like bears aren't supposed to be able to
the
do
electric
that
wind
too?
god fist is the perfectly timed one, but yeah.
But I mean, because Kuma can do that now, right?
Like,
In the new
real
game?
grizzly bears can't do down forward too. That's not real.
Indeed.
I'm sure they could.
Nor can
but yeah.
pandas.
But yeah, so Bob, any opinions about that?
I have never been a Bob fan. After that trailer, I'm a Bob fan. I like Slim
nice.
Bob in Tekken Tag 2. I was very biased against fat people in my college years. I didn't like the fatties. Anyway, I will say I like Bob now, mainly because in the trailer, I like when he gives it to Kazuya.
Oh yeah, it's pretty
I like
awesome.
how he's like, "I'm coming for you, Kaz," and he just tanks like his move with his gut, and just goes, "Doom!" And the whole like arena shakes. I'm like, "Holy shit!"
And he's talking about the etymology of onigiri, about how it's like about slaying demons.
Oh yes,
and it's
yes.
like what a weird thing to include, but fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we Bob.
People are like, "What doesn't make sense? They don't have beef with each other," and I'm like, "Fuck it, we ballin'." And he's skateboarding too.
That should be the slogan for the fans of Bob who cheer him on, going, "Fuck it, we Bob."
We Bob, exactly. And he turns into a ball for a lot of his moves and like flies at you. So
Yes.
I mean, that counts too. I was gonna
They
say,
should give him they should give him a couple of boxing moves so he can bob and weave.
oh, that'd be cute too. But he's kind of. Oh, I get it. That's funny.
It took you a while, dog.
I get it.
He
It's,
took it
it's a
seriously.
pun.
You
It's
can
a bad
calculate the
joke.
exact second he got the joke.
The exact second his heart breaks in half.
Yeah.
People were saying, like, dude, the power scalers are going to have a hell of a time with this. Like, that Bob just tanked a Kazuya move and dodged the devil beam. And I'm like, dude, Bob in his debut, like in the cutscene, dodges a gunshot after it's fired. He doesn't even move out of the way of, like, the gun. He sees that she gets shot and goes, he gets out of the way. Like, Bob's a fucking machine. Just so we're clear, Bob's insane. Then people were saying, oh, this is dumb because why does he get a unique intro with Kazuya? That's so stupid. I'm like, first off, you get the complaining about anything award, number one. Number two, Bob, like, in some of his endings, dresses up like a superhero and just likes to save the day. And who is Kazuya if not the ultimate supervillain? So yes, they do have beef. I assure you they got beef.
I mean, actually, they also revealed his lore in the bio this time. It's very simple. Basically, he got injured or something, and he was in the hospital, and he's like, you know, hospital food sucks. I'm going to open my new restaurant, and so that way we can have better hospital food. And that's why you see him holding the burgers and the onigiri and shit like that. And then it's like, Kazuya's wrecking the world. I'm going to help out people, too. That's it. It's very basic. But it's just like, he thinks hospital food sucks, and that's why he's on his, like, new restaurant, like, phase and stuff. That's it.
So random.
I'm sure he'll get an intro with Marshall as well, because Marshall's also a cook, so it would make sense for. I mean, that could be the simple solution to all of Marshall's money troubles. Is Bob just hires him to work for him? It's like, you work at my restaurants or whatever. You make the food I design, and then you make lots of money. Your son doesn't have to be like a brokey who's always in the hospital or whatever. Wherever Forrest Law even is anymore, we don't know.
Who is Forrest
He
Law?
might have died.
Who is this character? I don't think I've ever heard of this character's existence.
That's a good question.
Aw. Our poor boy.
He looks cool. I'm excited to see pro plays with him. I will say most of the reactions definitely do seem to be garnered to the ending funny kangaroo meme that they did, which I think was the biggest hype moment that in the audience you do see. It's just like everyone's like,
It was cute.
Yeah, they straight up did it one for one. And yeah, like Roger is not Roger's mom. Wait, Roger Jr.'s mom is not buff like the artwork. I actually personally do feel like whoever is the artist and whoever is the 3D artist is two different people, and that they're just like, okay, here's our artwork, but we're like working on the model over here and whatnot.
It's always funny when that happens. I've heard stories about how like early Final Fantasies, like they'd have I forget his name, the guy who did all like the fancy art in a very particular style, would draw the characters, and a lot of the females, like apparently Tifa and Renoa from 8 were blonde when he drew them, but then whoever like translated those designs into something they could work with for the game made them dark haired. And it's like, no, stick to the originals, please.
I mean, we do have another very recent example, because if y'all have seen the Marvel Rivals like swimsuits, like skins that they've released, let me see this. Just for context, by the way, because at first they released like the okay, you're fucking over here. They released like the sketch arcs. It's like the 2D artworks and stuff like that. Just a reminder, by the way. This is what swimsuit Captain America looked like. You know, just as a reminder. Then you go into the game and it's like, Like, I can't even show it on YouTube. Actually, I probably can. But it's just like, oh, they buffed him a lot compared to the final.
As they should.
And he's not talking about how that's America's ass, or that is also very strongly designed.
It's part of it.
You go around the front and it's like,
oh, salute the flag, guys. Salute the July 4th. Salute the July 4th.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
Exactly. Happy 4th of July. There goes the flag. But yeah, some small stuff with Tekken that happened recently. I don't think they announced anything new with Street Fighter, right? I mean, just an exciting match there from what I saw, a little bit of that too. But I don't think any... Yasmin was the last announcement, so nothing new game-wise with Street Fighter.
Yeah, they just had a big announcement. There's really nothing else they could really announce. The most they could have done is maybe done a preview of the next character, but that's probably asking a bit much.
Yeah,
anyway.
we're a little too early for that.
I really thought for a second that we were going to get early gameplay of her at EVO. I was like thinking that was going to happen because they even showed her like character select screen and how her hair starts off like straight and then she puts it up in the thing before she fights. But no, I guess not.
I thought we were getting it. Damn. But when's she coming out anyways? She's coming out August. Okay, so she's coming out very soon. So I'm sure we'll get it eventually. But yeah, you're right. I'm kind of shocked we didn't get any of that. You know, personally speaking, out of all these topics, the one that I'm looking most forward to talking about is the Avatar fighting game because of the announcement they've made for that one. Now, before the announcement, right now, as of while we're recording, the beta is live. So you can see a lot of people playing the game and showing off cool moves and stuff like that. This game, like, it feels very FGC orientated. I've noticed a lot of people are like, oh, this my jam. Oh, this my shit. It's looking like a pretty good FGC game as I'm seeing right now. If you go on Twitter and you look at clips, like basically everybody's playing Azula. It's just non-stop everyone playing Azula. And then Toph is doing some really busted things. And then Sokka is actually kind of scary too from what I'm seeing. It's pretty funny. He keeps running around, running backwards. I don't know if you've seen the I'm not going to sugarcoat it combos and stuff like that, where he does the same move over and over and over again.
You know who they should add to the game? They should get the lead actor from the Netflix show and digitize him like with Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter the movie and go his Netflix Ang.
I'm like, I just wanted to stop you from talking the moment you brought up live action.
I can't believe how bad season 2 is. I can't believe it.
Really? I mean, I guess season 1 was actually at least decent from what I've heard.
It wasn't that terrible. They made some changes that I thought were like bad and some changes I thought were good. And then like with season 2, I'm like, you just didn't understand the assignment. Like deep misunderstanding of all the characters and what the fans want and just everything. And terrible casting choices. I'm sorry, but just terrible casting choices. Holy fuck. Except for Toph. She looks fine.
Except Toph.
Toph does look one for one, though.
See,
Toph's writing is what's bad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the vibe I get is that she was perfectly cast. That no one has an issue with the casting. It's just that the
writing is bad.
The writing is a problem.
She bends in sand, which is a bad sign. The fight scenes are really downgraded, I guess, for budget reasons. But then, like, even her dialogue is like, they made her more stoic and, I guess trying to make her cool. Whereas in the show, she was like unabashedly boorish, which made her fun in the original show. Also, she can write, which doesn't make sense. It is supposed to be one of her main handicaps, and she can write in the live action. She earthbends kanji.
Oh, that's funny.
Which makes zero sense. She can't do that. There are so many jokes in the original show of like when Sokka tries to like squash the beef between Toph and Katara by writing an apology letter to her from Toph.
Oh, I remember that.
Signed Toph. And Katara gets it and goes, Sokka, I know you wrote this. Toph can't read. It's like, yeah, exactly.
I remember that, yes. Yeah, I
have to assume it was a sensitivity thing. They were like, "Oh, we can't make fun of a blind person's inability to read."
Actually,
we can't make jokes about that. That would be.
Did you watch it? Did you watch Avatar season 2?
No.
Oh, then I can ask. Fucking, you made it sound so convincing. You've watched this show.
I wouldn't watch it. It's bad.
Okay, I was gonna ask, were there any blind jokes in the live action version? But I guess I can't get my answer now.
I'm guessing there's definitely not. That's probably also why they made her so competent and got rid of all her fun, silly lines. Like, for example, when she first learns the metal bend in the show, the original, she says, like, you dunderheads never forget that I'm the best earthbender alive, or something funny and corny like that, and then she earthbends away. Whereas in the live action, she just goes, I am Toph Beifong. I am a metal bender.
I learned metal
leaves.
bending, motherfucker.
It's so fucking cringe. Not even motherfucker. Like, that'd be fine
I'm just
too.
joking.
Like,
I know she doesn't say motherfucker. I'm just joking.
that'd be great.
I've seen it suggest that the reason she does that is because it's for people who are watching it on a second monitor who are not actually paying attention.
Oh,
because
God.
there's all these tales about how if you work for Netflix, you have to, they encourage you at least to write in such a way where characters are going to reiterate what they're doing. And so she's there to say, I invented metal bending, so that the dunderheads not watching the show understand that she invented metal bending.
Indeed.
Oh, God.
Also, I don't know. I just wanted to send you guys this
Wait,
clip
what?
because it's kind of funny.
Oh,
you know how Invincible versus when you rage quit, it'll lag and it says you have rage quitted. This is what happens if you rage quit in Avatar.
Oh, the low empty jump.
It just it just instantly boots you to trade. It's just like split second. All right, not wasting any more time.
Damn.
Basically.
Well, I mean, I would appreciate something, but that's still cute.
It is
Reposting
funny
the
though.
stuff
Just like you're in the
that
middle of your
get.
combo.
They should have a thing so that if you're the one who rage quits, you just get a clip of someone going, "You have no honor."
Something like that,
Exactly.
yeah. And this game is coming out in like less than a month now, so I'll be excited to like. I'm excited to try out the story mode. I don't know if you guys seen any of those cutscenes or send me the screenshots of the story mode, but basically it's like some of the screenshots of like you see Aang, Sokka, and like Kyoshi behind them or something, and it's like we have all been like put through different like time springs and like we're brought here for some reason, then we have to fight or blah blah blah. It looks like it's gonna be very stupid, but I'm very curious to see how the story mode turns out too.
I feel like a story mode would be best saved for like a couple of seasons in when they've got more characters.
That is true.
Because putting aside the fact that obviously this story can't be anything substantial just because of they're pulling characters from different places, but it's not like a big crossover with a huge cast. It's just like, here's the characters we have, let's throw something together. So that's fine, but it's just an odd choice to have a story mode now when there's like 8 characters and 2 of them are already on the roster twice. So like, I mean, yeah, you might get a bit where Aang is like, oh no, I have to fight Aang, the other, his fully enhanced form. Oh no, or I'll make a joke where it's like, oh no, fully powered up Korra. How is Aang? Oh, Aang's just. Always like 10. He just be oh no, Korra's terrible.
Here is here's sort of the screenshots that I see. Okay, it's Korra, Aang, and Kyoshi. Just all hanging out together. Yo, what's up? Actually, they're all the avatars.
Oh, so it's like Team Avatar versus the actual avatars.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's true.
And then the fucking, what was his name, Zahir? He's just there like, I am also in this game. Don't forget about me.
Oh yeah, that's a screenshot of
I
like.
see.
Also, people are saying that might be Avatar State Aang on the bottom right, because the one of the final characters, because he's got his eyes glowing and stuff. But yeah, Zahir will be the next.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if he's gonna be the next character they're gonna show. They have less than a month to show the rest of the cast. I just realized.
You'd hope that if that Aang and Korra for the Avatar forms would have like different outfits, like Aang as he is in the final battle where
He
he's
is
like
shirtless,
shirtless and
right?
that, just
Yeah.
to have a visual, for a visual distinction. Then Korra, maybe like her season 4 look or something like that, just
True.
something different to just so it doesn't just feel like it's literally just the same character again. Like, come on, guys! But I do think it would have been neat. It would have been neat if they had a story mode where they made it more like a themed thing, so each character has a theme. So it's like, okay, well, this character's got versus avatars or something, right? So then this character has you're fighting characters based on which nation they're from. So it's like, well, hey, you're going to fight the waterbenders, and you're going to fight the earthbenders, and like that. Like how Smash Ultimate did it. I think that'd be the better approach than trying to have any kind of actual story.
True. I do think it's I get it because the game just comes out, so you need like the story mode. But I also agree, it's like we've ripped fighters through time from Aang's era, Kyoshi's era, which is like hundreds of years ago, Korra's era is like 60 years in the future, and that's it. Oh, although actually, hang on, let me show you guys this because they revealed a new stage. It looks awesome. Wan's like backstory. You know, the origin of the Avatar, that's a stage.
So he has the decent shot of making the roster in the future.
That's true, actually, definitely, because like his stage is in the game. But yeah, it's like it's got the color painted
The
style.
creepy chick from Ba Sing Se is just there in the back.
That's Azula's like variant, by the way. It's hilarious. Like she's just there. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
Ju Li or Ju Di.
I know nothing about this gameplay, so I'm so confused by all the meter and the dots, and I don't know what any of this is.
You will learn eventually, but it's pretty fun. I've seen some clips of like people like Justin Wong have been like posting all their clips and playing and shit. It's people loving it right now.
I like how they I like how they gave Kiyoshi a role because she's so damn big. She needs some way to advance while being a regular size.
I just want you guys to look at the Kiyoshi's portrait at the top right, and then pan your eyes over to the left. Look at the comparison. You got Azula with that other girl in the background, like
Yeah.
like she's photo bombing Azula's portrait.
Indeed. I've also heard. I didn't see this, but I have heard if you have I need to get this right. Ju Di, yes, because Ju Li is in Korra.
I think it's Ju Di.
Ju Di. If you lose the match, she will like not smile anymore. She'll be like, if Azula loses. If you do lose, that's what I've heard about that. But yeah, the biggest excitement that I have for this announcement for Avatar is that they've announced all the DLC characters currently that's going to be in the first pass of the game. So let me just send that over here if you guys haven't seen it yet. Here are all the characters who are joining the first DLC pass. We have
Nice.
Uncle Iroh, Ty Lee, Lin Beifong, Bolin, and the one community voted fighter.
Oh.
I feel like this is all pretty decent, like DLC pass. Like nothing really here like stands out like badly. Like Iroh is like a guarantee. Like the fact that he wasn't in the base roster already really surprises me. But like Iroh was like, oh yeah, like if he's not in the base roster, he's gonna be in the first pass. Like there aren't that many characters you need to bring in Avatar because I feel like all the main ones have been picked on the base roster. So, but Iroh is one of those. I'm pretty surprised that they haven't picked him yet.
Have they not put Mako in the game yet?
Oh, we'll get to that. Don't worry about it.
Isn't he way more Is it just because Bolin has like the lava bending stuff, so he can have a more distinctive visual style to his moves?
Oh, definitely. If you really think about it, Mako is just a firebender. And we have 3 just a firebenders already in the base roster.
Just a firebender.
I'm also curious if any of the future characters might end up being decided based on whatever the Netflix show is doing. So it's like, well, here we're up to this part of the story. This character's introduced and they're somewhat prominent. So put that character in the game, not the Netflix version, but the show version, just to kind of capitalize.
I would actually feel like you're on the right track, but not for the right show. I was thinking more of the movie. You know, the grown-up Aang.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they're going to add characters from that movie. And then they're going to add characters from the new Avatar show that's coming out. Like, I feel like that'd be the very obvious picks. For the live-action one...
Oops, all Aangs.
Oops, all Aang. That's good.
Oops.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah, and you make it that the announcer refers to like it's like Aang, Then they put in the version from the Shyamalan version, it says Aang.
Oh!
Because they pronounce it differently in that movie.
Oh my gosh, it's like Shyamalan Aang, and then like the Netflix Aang. And it's like all these.
Yeah, it's like Shyamalan version, Netflix version, normal version,
grown-up version,
the Avatar State version, the adult version. Well, it depends. There could be 2 adult versions because you could see the one that's in Korra as well, and then I'm sure by the end of the Netflix version, because like he's already like 2 years older than he should be at this point in season 2.
Oh, like teenage
so
Aang?
he's going to be like 18 to 20 by the time that show wraps. So you can have that version in there, and then I'm sure there'll be some. Is the new show a sequel or a prequel?
The new show? You mean Netflix show or?
No, the other thing they're doing.
It's going to be like it's after Korra. So Korra has died and the new Avatar is out. So it's a sequel to Korra.
Yeah. So maybe there'll be some variant of Aang that shows up in there, like Spirit Aang shows up.
How many Aangs?
And then we can have like, yeah, and then eventually you'll have here's the new Smash-esque story mode where it's like you pick an Aang and you have to fight all the other Aangs in the battle royale.
That's hilarious.
And then they get desperate. They get desperate and start adding in like, well, here he is. Oh no! Eventually, add you know when they have that play they go and watch in like season 3 or 4 or whatever.
The island play.
Yeah, the propaganda play. Yeah, and it's like that the guy who plays Aang there, he's here. and then he has one of the others backing him up for his assist. So he's got like the giant Toph.
Oh yes, yes. Oh, that'd be such a cute
crying
character.
Katara.
All the Ember Island
You know what?
plays.
No, I said
yeah.
this was a joke. I'm cooking. I'm cooking so hard with this. Oh my god, this could be the one.
That sounds hilarious, honestly.
Guys, Avatar fans could do the funniest thing. There is a slot open for the fan vote. If enough people suggest that
the Ember
those
Island
guys,
play Aang and his crew, basically.
yes, if enough people suggest that, it could happen. So get on it.
Well, here's the thing, though, Snake. Here's the thing. Right now, there is one character that has not been announced that fans are like, okay, when is he going to be announced? Because we thought we were going to fight him over Iroh, but he's not even here. Cabbage Man.
The Fire Lord.
Ozai is in the base game, Snake.
Is he?
Yes, he's in the base game. Ozai is the main roster.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, so he will be here. But yeah, it's like people are saying Cabbage Man versus Iroh, who's gonna make which way, Western Man. But so right now, I think the issue is the Ember Island funny character versus Cabbage Man. Which one will win? Like that's the issue we're having here. But regardless,
Cabbage Man would be amazing. I want to play that.
as for the rest of the characters here, like I think these are all like a pretty decent like roster of characters. I'm actually the least excited, unfortunately, for Ty Lee, just because I don't think she does too much in the show. So, but I mean, I want them to prove me wrong because I was already proven wrong with Kyoshi. I was like, oh, they just made Suki into the game. I'm a little disappointed. Oh, never mind. Kyoshi looks fucking awesome. I'll take back everything I said about Kyoshi. So I hope they do that with Ty Lee here. But
Ty Lee has the potential to be complete BS if they let her be lore accurate, where she can just cut off your bending.
That's what they
Like
said.
you land
Like
one of her super moves or something.
she's gonna be a rushdown
really?
character who definitely will affect your bending. Like she'll take your meter away and shit like that. So that they are gonna do lore accurate
Fun,
stuff
yeah.
here.
That'd be great.
So we shall see what they
See,
do.
while
with
everyone
that.
else was crushing on Azula, I was based and was crushing on Ty Lee. So there.
It's really funny, the idea that that's her gimmick. But so if they put Amon in the game, wouldn't he have the exact same gimmick? That'd be really
the difference.
It's funny, the idea of him being like delayed because like, oh, we don't know what to do with this guy because we've already got this other character in, is kind of funny.
They definitely have interesting things they can do with Among. We'll get to that when we talk about Among. But like for actually, what I think is kind of funny is like Ty Lee, Azula, they made it. Mai relegated to the background for how did I fucking forget Zuko? Yeah, Zuko. I was like, oh, too bad, Mai.
She'd probably prefer that because she wouldn't want to be in the game. She'd be like, no, I just want to relax.
Dude, I don't care, guys.
And not be involved.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be here. I'll help Zuko have an additional dive kick. I forgot what she does. Yeah. I'm out of all these four characters. Obviously, Iroh is like the obvious one that's gonna be awesome, but Lin Beifong, I'm excited to see what they do with her too. For people who've never watched Korra, she's basically imagine Attack on Titans. I forgot what those.
She's Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man basically, or those gears. Like she can literally just metal bend and use them like swing around and shit. And it's just like.
Yeah, it's like imagine the police if they were Spider-Man and Magneto.
Yeah, basically. That sounds really cool for a fighting game. I don't really like this character in the show, but like as a fighting game character, hell yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with Lin Beifong.
I am looking forward to her variations, just because one of those is going to be Grandma Toph, and that'd be funny to see in the background when she's fighting like young Toph.
Oh, it's gonna be her sister.
judging you.
And it's gonna be Grandma Toph. Yeah.
Or they could do the worst thing ever, because didn't she have a thing going on with Angsun? What's Tenzin?
Tenzin, yes, they have a thing.
If he's one of her variations, the fans will be in uproar.
Well, you see,
there'll be riots in the streets.
that won't be a case because there is a second image that I'm going to send. But before I get to that, Bolin, I think would be cool because lava bending, and then also he's got some earth bending moves, which would be pretty cool to differentiate from the roster. I actually kind of wondered if, do you guys remember in The Legend of Korra, like especially in season 1, wasn't there that one like sports game, the pro bending games? Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
yeah, that was a cool
I was
season.
kind of wondering if they
Made a
wanted
cool
to
arc.
add that into the game somehow, like the fighting game, the pro bending.
That'd be really cool as a in the middle thing,
They
like how
should.
Mortal Kombat has Test Your Might and Street Fighter has Beat Up the Car. They could have a little pro bending.
or like Tekken Ball.
True.
Tekken Ball too, yeah, it
like
could be
that.
fun. It's a separate mode.
Well, what I was kind of saying was like Bolin could use pro bending
be really
like
funny.
moves throughout, like because that's a big thing that he did in season 1, and Mako.
No, yeah, I think they'd say that for Mako just because he has that as like a more unique thing for his moveset. it would be really funny to have like a challenge in the game where it's like, okay, do the pro bending stuff, but you have to do it as like a non-bender character.
Well, you just have to. All you can do is kick the rocks, basically, because like there is like the rocks like going around. You just have to hit that, basically. So, Snake, do you know that they actually announced every single character you can vote for too?
Oh, so it's not like you can put in a character's name. It has to be a set character.
Yes, they have announced the 5 characters.
That's way lamer.
I mean, it's easier. You know what I mean? It's like I feel like that'd be easier.
Yeah, hopefully they will open it up in the future, but for now, I would be surprised if the other 4 don't make it into season 2.
That's what I'm thinking too. It's like if they don't make it in like this vote, like
unless one of the characters gets really, really low votes, then like, well, clearly no one wants this character.
Yeah, I will say actually, personally speaking, all 5 of these characters are pretty valid. I think like I've seen everybody have an opinion about each of these characters on Twitter and stuff like that. But here's the entire list of characters we've got. It's Tenzin, Kuvira, Amon, Boomy, and Asami. Now, if you listen to the crowd reactions when they were announcing these like live, Tenzin and Kuvira, silence. Amon, ah! Booby, ah! Asami, there she is! Ah! And I feel bad for Tenzin and Kuvira because it's like they're not bad picks, by the way.
It's really funny to me that only one of these is not from Korra.
Yes, they were like, we know
from the original show. So yeah, clearly they're like, we need more Korra characters, and so like, let's just kind of lean things in a certain direction so we are almost guaranteed a Korra character. But I don't know if Boomy's like super popular. Do they have a real shot of winning this?
The funny thing is there are many people, but I'll get to each of these. So like Tenzin, ironically, for me personally, I'm the least hyped for. But like even then, he is like a pure airbender, so I feel like you can still do cool things. Right now, Aang is kind of the only one, actually Insecure, who are like pro like airbending mostly. But like even then, he does have unique things with his airbending. Like you know in Fortnite, there is that one air move you can use with the air wheel thing and whatnot. That was actually Tenzin's signature move. So I feel like that would definitely be implemented for him in the fighting game and stuff. So like there could be some cool stuff for him. Kuvira, I'm always down for because she's another cool like metal bending character and stuff. What's really funny is like I was watching Maximilian Dude react and he's like, guys, we need more villains in Avatar. I want my villain characters. We need more villains. Kuvira, who's this? So I'm like, well,
one of the biggest self-owns in history.
but I will personally say he didn't watch. He only watched season 1. That's why he probably doesn't know. But I will say it's like if Kuvira is in the game, you do realize her level 3 is she's gonna summon a gigantic fucking mech and like laser you, right?
That'd be funny. Yeah, that's the one positive.
And shit like that.
Yeah, I feel like the issue with her winning is that
she's not.
At least conceptually, yeah, I feel like conceptually because like we have another metal bender already in this same season.
True.
So it runs the risk of conceptually, like Omni-Man and Homelander having quite a bit of overlap.
Her metal bending is
probably for the
very
best.
different from Lin Beifong though. Like if you do watch the show.
But it's like a core conceptual level, and like for I don't know how casual Avatar fans might be. I don't know how that might work compared to other franchises. Like, are there people who just kind of know the characters and don't really watch the show? I don't
Definitely,
know.
because
the
fact that everybody
wants... Me, because I don't consider myself a fan, so yeah. I guess there are people.
But like, when everybody was screaming for Amon, like, yeah, Amon, it's like, cool, do you know what he does in the show? Do you know what he's gonna do? Like, do you know his abilities and shit like that? Because have you watched the show? If you've watched the show, how excited are you about his moves? I'm excited to see what they do with him, but like... he is going to be... They have announced that he's going to be bloodbending if he is chosen. And how does bloodbending work? You'll just have to wait and see. That's what they said. But it's like... The whole gimmick about Amon in the show is that he pretends he's not a bender. Like, he's been pretending that he's just some guy who has God's gift to take away your bending. So, his whole gimmick is that he is kind of going to be like Ty Lee. In fact... his whole organizations are like... everybody in like works for him are basically like little Ty Lees and their own devices to handle... benders and shit like that. So I feel like Amon's gonna have that stuff in his moveset. But like the truth of the matter is that he's a waterbender. So I'm not sure if that's gonna be... I don't think he's gonna waterbend at all because that would blow his cover. So it's a...
Maybe for his level 3 super. Or maybe it's something like if his health's low enough, he gets access to like another special, like a big super.
He's desperate.
Where he does do it, like desperation, yeah, like in the show. So I could see them doing something like that.
Perhaps.
I would vote for him just for Steve Bloom. Assuming they bring him back, because I think the character's appeared in something not played by Steve Bloom since. So
I would say
there is a possibility that it wouldn't be him.
I definitely could see them bringing back Steve Bloom, and in fact, most of the people, I think most of them do come back, or they got people who sound really similar. So like, yeah, from like the base roster and stuff.
Yeah, that's the issue the kid characters have, is that
they grow
they've
up.
had like 10 voice actors each.
Yeah, they grow up.
Just cast women. Okay, just this is the problem Tails had in Sonic until they just started casting women.
Luckily, they do sound good though, at least. So I mean, like that's the and Boomy. In my opinion, there are two types of people who are voting for Boomy. The one type of people, they just say fuck the Legend of Korra. We hate everything that represents the Legend of Korra. That's why I'm voting Boomy. The other people are like, legit though, Boomy sounds very funny. Like Boomy actually is a weirdo in the show. He doesn't have too many things he does, but he's like a very powerful old earthbender. So there could be a lot of wacky shit they can do with Boomy, and I can't deny that sounds really interesting to me.
Or maybe people who are only familiar with the series through the Netflix show, because he's in season 2 at least. He's in the show, and so they go, I know who that guy is. I don't know who these other people are. What is this? Is some kind of lesbian and like a dude in a mask? And is that Ang? We don't need to know that Ang. We don't need Ang as an adult. They don't know that Ten's in. Yeah, they don't know about Ten's like. We've already got 2 Angs. We don't need a third one. Let's get my boy Boomy in here. Let's go.
The issue is Boomy is not that popular either, you know. So I don't know if they even remember his name.
Rio's gonna win. This is a character on the far right. She's gonna win.
No, she's not. I think it's Amon. I think it's 100% gonna be Amon. People are way too, like, even before the DLC was announced, people were saying, I'm excited for Amon. But me personally, my vote is for my girl Asami. Okay, from gameplay standpoint,
she'd be fun because she have like the tech and stuff.
Exactly, she's got the electric baton. She has her inventions. Her level 3, she's probably gonna drive a fucking car and smash you with it, which sounds awesome. From a gameplay standpoint, Asami I think is awesome. But from a lore perspective, out of all these characters, Asami is my favorite. That's why I'm a little biased also, because she's my favorite character in Korra. That's why I want my girl Asami.
The funny part
here.
is, they could always fudge the numbers, and how would we know? How would we know?
You could say that about everything, you know, if you want life to be that boring.
Yeah,
Amon would be cool too. I like Amon. I'm just worried he played too much like Ty Lee, because it's the same idea of like, oh, I'm a really good fighter and I can do moves that negate your bending. Unless they can do that, they have the chance to do the most hilarious thing ever and make it to where his level 3 just means you can't bend for the rest of the round.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Or the whole match.
That would be very.
You're just like only normal attacks. All your attacks have no effects on them. You're just a kung fu guy now.
Ooh, imagine
That'd
it's
be
like
so funny.
When like Zuko uses the fire moves and whatnot. It's like the fire doesn't come out, and like every character's animations, like the bending like elements, don't come out, but they still do the attack, so it will still hit you. Oh, that'd be such a dedicated like character, and it does nothing.
Or they could do it like the self-destruct in Dragon Ball FighterZ, where it costs more meter than a regular super. It's like maybe 2 more bars or whatever, and it's really slow on startup, but it's invincible. So if the opponent's like, I'm going to do my big YOLO super, and you're like, nah, thumb of doom.
Oh, yeah.
And like, you just have this like long animation, he just walks up and it's like, no, yeah. He puts the thumb on the camera, like that's the super, he just grabs you. It's
True.
like, no.
That actually would be kind of cool.
But you're upside down, because it's like from the back, so like, he's upside down in the view in thumb of doom.
Indeed, yeah. I will personally say though, like, out of all the characters that are shown here, I personally actually think the voting options like these 5 are more interesting than the base DLC we've gotten. I just think these are like more interesting characters. But again, I'm not complaining about the base DLC roster that we've got. I think that's still like good choices. And I do think it's extremely fucking hilarious that Mako is not on both of them. It's just like, oh, where's Mako? Oh, he's just not in either of them. Fuck him.
No Mako for you.
You know, and nothing of value was lost.
Why does Mako get all this trashing from people? I'm a bit confused.
Because he's a fucking hateable character. That's why. But on a
doesn't Core do everything he does,
gonna...
but worse?
What if he's just like Bolin's
assist.
like,
If Mako
or-
shows up
yeah.
in his background, people will celebrate. The witch is.
I mean, we know what one of Bolin's is going to be. It's going to be
his girlfriend.
those twins where one of them's like, well, one's a yandere.
Oh, the
who,
twins.
like,
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
And they probably have like a unique victory animation where she starts chasing him at the end. He's like, "Oh no, run away!"
Yes. I could see that. I could see his actual girlfriend, and then the pet. You know, the little cute little red panda. And I think that one would be there too.
That'd be cute. Could you imagine if the twins are like Shao Kahn in Challenge Tower 300, where like they give you buffs if you're doing well, and then if you start doing bad, they give you debuffs, and it's like, oh shit. And they're just judging you in the back. Can't block for 10 seconds because that was embarrassing. You dropped the combo.
You
like now
embarrassed-
your damage is halved.
You embarrassed your girlfriend.
Could you imagine?
What dropped? Oh, something dropped.
Just want to felt. No, I just thought I felt something against my hand. I was terrified it was a bug of some kind.
Pull a moist critical. Just leave the room.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When he's got the wasp.
And still beats the boss. That's such an amazing clip.
He had the right motivation.
But imagine if they did stages like parodies of certain classic fighting game stages, and one of them is basically like Khan's arena, but it's the Fire Lord on the throne watching you.
They do have the Fire Lord like throne stage, you know, where Azula is like dressing up and shit, like where the Fire Lord would be. That is a stage in the game, but obviously the Fire Lord isn't there.
Is that the place where Zuko got burned?
No,
Or is it a
Zuko got
different
burned in an
place?
arena, but that's the place
Because that would be a good stage.
Actually, I think the final Agni Kai would be a good stage too. Because that arena is kind of okay, but the final Agni Kai location where Azula is getting like crowned, and then Zuko's like, "I challenge you to Agni Kai," that stage I think would be pretty cool. But there's a lot of great stages you can
That would be a
still
good
put in
stage.
the game. Out of all these five, who are you guys voting for?
I'm
The
not,
far right,
but if
yeah.
I was going to,
Yeah, let's go, dog. Let's go.
I would vote Tenzin personally, just because
I do love Tenzin, but yeah.
because my first proper exposure to this whole franchise really was like videos like trashing on Korra, and so seeing clips of Tenzin being like, "Yo, Korra, you're a dumb bitch. Stop being a dumb bitch." I'm like, "Yeah, he's my boy."
That's why the show is so annoying, because the show makes it seem like he's wrong and Korra's right all the time. And it's like, who wrote this? Like a 13-year-old? Why is Tenzin always seeming like he's wrong? But yeah.
I do love how Snakes. This is the type of people who are voting, by the way, the LARPers. It's like, I don't know anything about the show, but he says fuck Korra, so I'm gonna vote for Tenzin. Like, that's the fucking voters. That's what I mean. I feel like Amon's gonna win because he just looks the coolest. I think that's exactly the only reason he's gonna win here.
Amon was cool. The twist at the end was kind of dumb. Yeah.
No, Amon's a good villain.
And being the
I
villain
just
from the
think of
first
it, yeah.
season, being the villain of the first season also gives him like significance, because I think there would have been a fair few people who dropped off the show after season 1 or partway
Yeah,
through,
definitely.
but they would still recognize him and they'd be like, "Yo, that guy, what a cool guy." But I can't wait for them to eventually get desperate. You know, they run out of characters. So they go, "Okay, how about baby Korra from her first
Oh my
introduction,
gosh.
where she goes, 'I'm the Avatar, and you gotta deal
Seriously?
with it.'" You know,
No.
every Korra hater's like least favorite scene ever. Just put her in the game, just like, oh
I
no.
mean, forget just being a Korra hater. If you just like storytelling, it's a bad scene. It's like, what? Huh? Because not only does it insult the Avatar, it insults bending as an art, where you're not supposed to be able to just be good at it. Now Katara seems like an incompetent loser. Because, like, what, Katara, you didn't teach yourself water bending? This little baby can do all of it at, like, age 3.
It's different for every character. That's very established.
Keep in mind, to everyone watching, Aang was already an airbending prodigy before he even became Avatar.
But that's the biggest issue she had, is she could never learn airbending, even after she's older than Aang, you know?
Well, because it required her to be, like, a selfless and kind person, all that, yeah.
Don't mean to defend Korra
that's what I was
that
gonna
much.
say.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
just like,
So the reason why Amon is cool. I wanted to say why Amon is so cool to me, like why I liked Amon back in the day. I loved the entire concept of, before they ruined him with the twist, right? I loved the concept of, in a world where everyone has magic bullshit, fuck it, we Batman. We're all just Batman. We have amazing athletics and we have good martial arts. We will dodge your Wizard of Oz bullshit, get close, and just beat the shit out of you. And probably tase you too, because at one point they get the taser stuff too, right?
yeah, I think the
I feel
organization
like-
is
I feel
very
like
cool. I still think that's a really good plot.
The idea of benders, like
feel
seeing
it's
the
like-
benders piss themselves as regular humans just run them down, never got old. It was
Yeah,
like, yeah,
that's
be
cool.
scared.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, benders are scared of just people in suits. People in, like, masks and suits.
We're just running at them like the Terminator.
What were you saying, Snake?
I feel like if you like the boys, you'll like this character.
Amon?
It's kind of the same deal. Yeah. He's a soup pretending to be a normie taking on the soups, basically.
I guess so, in a way.
Which, by the way, was the original plot of The Boys, so thank God they changed that.
Who had powers in the original? Sorry, we're getting
In the
off
comics,
topic.
everyone had powers. All the good guys had powers in the comics.
I thought so. Did they
all
get
took
it,
Temp
or did they
V,
already
like,
have it?
Well, no, they all took V immediately to fight the bad guys, so they
Oh,
all
okay,
have base
okay.
level superpowers in the comics, like from the beginning, which makes them. It makes it less interesting is the main issue. You could say, they're hypocrites, but also like their morals are different. The issue is it's not as fun because oh no, two superheroes are fighting. It's not fun.
Yeah. Anyways, so those are all the votes. I'll be playing when it comes out. So I'll probably, if I get when they announce they can vote, I'll probably vote for my girl Asami. But that's the Avatar news. A lot of great stuff. I'm excited.
What hasn't happened yet? Oh, okay.
I don't know when the vote is happening. I just know that if you pre-order the game, you get the vote. That's all. Pre-order or deluxe? I think it's pre-order. Then you can vote.
Neat.
So let's see.
Next topic.
The other big fighting game news is we have finally got the entire roster for Marvel Tokon.
Oh yeah,
Yay!
and we got so many memes with Deadpool. Some people missed them. They were so hype about like the Jacko pose. They missed the other memes too, like
There's
little
a
scorpion thing,
whole
the
list of
toasty, and
There was someone who
compiled them all.
thankfully did compiled the whole list, or at least all the ones they noticed on Twitter, and there's a lot.
Yeah.
Like pretty much every movie has a reference to some other fighting game, even ones that you wouldn't expect an MK reference from a Japanese dev, but they did it.
Indeed.
yep.
And he has
Respect.
several ultra specific ones, not just he's gonna throw a thing and go get over here. It's like no, he does the pose Scorpion does when he pulls his mask off in MK1
Yep.
specifically. Like it's ultra specific. Like these guys are big fighting game
Nerds.
nerds.
It's awesome.
The toasty
Like,
comes
massive.
in too. So good. Toasty.
There's Guilty Gear
that's great.
references and stuff. But yeah, so in the final team has been announced, which I watched the trailer, so I was like one by one getting revealed each of the characters. So it's like we've got our boy Blade finally in a fucking fighting game. I remember
True.
I watched Maximilian's dude's reaction. He kind of explains back when Marvel 2 came out, that's when the first Blade movie came out, and that's when it's
Yep.
people were like, oh shit, Blade is such a really cool R-rated superhero, and it's is he in Marvel 2 because it's a Marvel fighting game? Nope. Is he gonna be in Marvel 3 because we want still Blade? No. Okay. And then finally, now that Blade has been getting much more of a resurgence, whether it be Deadpool versus Wolverine, Marvel Rivals, now it's there he is finally in a fucking fighting game, and he looks sick.
Ironically, why he can't get a single project of his own off the ground, because that Blade game is clearly dead. They just not said so.
Unfortunate.
And the Blade movie is also clearly dead. They just not said so. So it's a really weird time to be a Blade fan. It's he's getting in all these other games. He's a big character in Midnight Suns. He shows up in Rivals as one of the a big early tease. He's in this game. Blade's and everything. Can he have anything of his own? No. Oh.
And it's frustrating because he's such a slam dunk character. It's so hard to do him incorrectly. All you have to do is make a badass who kills monsters. And yet, if you saw the leaked script for the Blade movie, you're like, oh, they found the worst possible option. How do you do this?
I'm curious. So, is this what Final Fight fans feel like? Where it's we're going to get Final Fight characters in crossovers and in Street Fighter. Can we have a Final Fight game? No? Oh, okay.
You got Cosmic Invasion, Snake. That's what you
true.
got. Okay, you got Marvel Cosmic Invasion. That's the closest you're gonna get for a long time.
So you guys heard of the movie Sinners, right? That was last year's big movie that came out.
Yeah.
The people behind the scenes have stated a lot of the script and a lot of the props were actually from the canceled Blade movie, and they just Ryan Coogler just brought that
That's
stuff
hilarious.
to Sinners, and Sinners turned out to be such a beloved awesome movie. Even when I was watching that with my friend, I was like, in a way this could be a Blade movie actually if they really wanted to. And it's oh yeah, because this there are elements from the canceled Blade movie in Sinners, so whoop-de-doo.
I don't even know what Sinners is. I'll have to look this up.
Oh, it's
I'm so
one
out of the loop.
best movies of last year, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
And wasn't it directed by the guy who did the Black Panther films as well?
Yes. And it's surprising to me
So,
how much of a no offense to Black Panther. I like Black Panther, but Sinners is it's just oh yeah, big step up. I'm whoa, this is so awesome.
I don't think it'd be a good idea to just have that one guy handle all the black characters, but I think in this case, it would have been in the best interest to just let this guy. I know you just done Black Panther 2. Please do Blade. Please, we are on our fucking knees begging. Please do Blade for us.
It's kind of like Jordan Peele too. It's like it's the guy who does the black people movies and stuff like that. I mean, if you're doing a great job with it, like
I like the way you worded that. That's cute.
I feel like I worded that nicely, very nicely.
Yeah.
But yeah, Blade. I feel like Blade's level 3 looked fucking awesome. He's got his domain expansion and like using his katana and shit. It looked very cool.
Blade turns red. Though someone did point out he's just the new character from Guilty Gear.
He does remind me a lot of him too.
Because vampire black man with sword that turns red and like blood powered. Yeah, but
you know how in Rivals, he had like a Virgil reference. Do you reckon that one of his recolors in this game will be a Virgil reference?
Oh,
if
they're
very
nerds,
light.
I think. Nagoriyuki, is that what the character from? That's the character from Guilty Gear. That's what he's called.
You're right.
Yeah. And then we get Captain America. Wow, again. Oh, never mind. It's Loki. I will say, like, unironically, out of what they showed us, from the 3 characters, I'm like, wait, Loki's kind of hype. I'm actually kind of personally the most hype for Loki. Actually, he looks really cool, and I think Loki was one that people were not expecting. It's like people were expecting, Wanda, Moon Knight, maybe even Punisher, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, Loki. Huh.
I'm shocked they brought in Hulk to hype up Loki. Like, they have the 1v1.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And Loki's like, did I upset you, beast? And I'm like, yo, Loki finally gets
That's
a W
true.
over Hulk. He had like a solid
Indeed.
5 years of getting memed. They even put the moves in Marvel Rivals, like the exact like move.
And gave you an
Hulk.
achievement for doing it on Loki.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Poor Loki was getting roasted for a while. He finally got to have his comeback.
Indeed, he looks pretty cool too. He's got like a lot of elements and sword and shit like that. And then that's when they announced like Deadpool, which if you saw the Evo, it's like everybody's screaming and shouting when Deadpool was announced. It's like Deadpool, the final character they announced. I
will be honest, I almost have Deadpool fatigue, but at least they pulled him off well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna send you the exact tweet, by the way, because it's really funny. It's like somebody said, Deadpool being an annoying fourth wall reference machine is annoying until he's being meta about a thing I like. Then it's tasteful homage to the medium. It's like, hang on, he's referencing fighting games. He's referencing things, Mortal Kombat. Okay, you know what? Deadpool base. No, fuck their haters. Fuck.
To be fair, I do really like the idea of Deadpool just being really happy that he's in a fighting game. Like, he's so stoked that he's in a fighting game. It's like, yo, this is... Cause he is canonically familiar with Street Fighter. That's why he has a Shoryuken in MVC3. Because there was a comic where...
Sorry, go ahead.
Like, there was a comic where he shows off that he is familiar with Street Fighter, so it does make sense that he would be familiar with broadly fighting games. Then he'd just be like, I'm just gonna rip off all these moves. What the NetherRealm lawyers aren't gonna stop me from ripping off Scorpion. Fuck them.
It's so specific. It's actually really amazing, the references. First off, he's got the nut punch, and then he's got the Scorpion. But also he has like the A pose of like fucking. That's like the very original game. Like how did they remember that to do him like just like that pose basically like one frame. Like that's very ultra specific. It's just awesome.
And then he still has some Deadpool stuff, like somebody in the Deadpool squad, which is cute.
Yes, that's really cute too. And also some I can't. Yoshimitsu one is actually really like that was really fast when he did it. It's like that is.
I didn't catch that because I'm such a Yoshimitsu fan. Then I'm like, wait, stabbing through himself. I just thought, oh, it's Deadpool. He can take damage. And I'm like, no, it's a Yoshimitsu move. Like they're turning around and facing away. And,
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's like that shit's really awesome too. I mean, obviously the toasty too is like you could just clearly see that like just toasty and whatnot.
The nut punch from Johnny Cage, clearly, all that stuff. Yeah.
I do love foot dive because I mean Dr. Doom is in the game too, so that's why he just straight up has it.
That's such a good idea that Deadpool is like, well, I'm in this other fighting game now. I'm just going to steal moves from that other fighting game I was in. I'm just going to steal moves from Marvel 3.
That's the tricky part. Is you want to have enough.
Lawyers aren't going to get me.
True. It's tricky because you want to do enough to be an homage, but you also might want to make him stand alone completely. Otherwise, the comparisons will be made to MV3, which, from what I remember, MV3 Deadpool wasn't even that much fun to play for me personally. Like, you see people play him and think he's super fun. Then you get in there and you're like, it's kind of hard to open someone up. Once you open him up, it's like, oh yeah, here we go, like Dante combos. But to actually get that first hit, I'm like, damn, I'm struggling. Pineapple surprise.
I do.
Chimichanga. He yelled all the food stuff in Marvel 3.
I do remember somebody posted like the image of. Do you guys remember in Marvel 3, one of She-Hulk's like win quotes is like, "When I'm added to Marvel 4, it's like I'm still gonna beat your ass, Wade," or something like that. Do you know that specific win quote?
Yeah.
So then
I vaguely
somebody
remember
pointed a screenshot of like in the trailer, Deadpool is beating his opponent, and you see She-Hulk in the background protecting Mary Jane. So it's like, oh. Unfortunate. There is one reference that I don't think in the threads they caught, but I saw this one tweet explain it. I'm like, wait, dude, that's fucking awesome. Do you know Deadpool's Japanese voice actor?
Oh, is it Dio again?
Yes, they've gotten the voice actor of Dio to do. Yeah, it's because he's always the Deadpool voice actor, and in the Japanese version, he says "muda muda" when he ults.
Muda muda. Nice. Muda, muda,
So he
muda,
fucking says
muda.
"muda muda muda muda." It's like awesome.
Of course.
Only the Japanese version.
What's
can do
funny
that
is
too.
that having Dio voice him was just a meme at the time because like what an awesome pick only because we love that voice actor. But Deadpool wise, I never thought Dio. So it was like a shot in the dark, and then it just became his thing.
Wasn't it before he played Dio?
This I don't know.
I don't think so because that. But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Well, the thing is,
I think it was.
I mean, he before he even played Dio, like Mr. Zaura, I don't know how to say that in English. Takehito Koyasu is insanely popular. He plays so many characters. Like he was already like, but Dio did elevate him to like a lot more voice acting roles and stuff like that. But I'm not.
Oh no! He played Dio first.
Yeah, I would say that makes sense. I mean, JoJo Part 1 is not that early. I mean, not that like recent. This is 2012, you know. So it has been a while, you know. Just saying.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
He just got up and left.
He just
That's what does.
Zawalda in front of us. Damn.
Oh, it's kind of funny because Loki is the voice actor of Kakyoin.
Oh, that's funny. Wait, the little connections there. That is funny. Wait. Who's the Deadpool voice actor? Because I heard it's like a returning one.
In English?
Yes.
Nolan
Nolan
North,
North.
who played him in the Deadpool game, MVC3. I think the only reason he didn't play him in Rivals is because he was already there as Rocket and did basically the same voice.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why people were saying, "Yay, Nolan North back as Deadpool." I remember that. I remember seeing that as a big announcement. I guess we will wait for Dog to continue this conversation. Okay, you know, this is a very not interesting one, so I'll just slot it into here. Rivals of Aether, you know, the indie Smash game, essentially. They announced a new character. It's going to be Mina the Hollower, the Mina little mouse girl, basically, who is the game developers of Shovel Knight. And the funny thing is, in Rivals of Aether 1, Shovel Knight was there as a guest character. So now Rivals of Aether 2, Mina is going to be there as a guest character. And she kind of fits also because she's also an anthropomorphic mouse, so it fits with the worldview. Cute. Back to Marvel, because Dog is back. So...
Oh yeah, I was gonna say so one thing I wanted to mention about Marvel is that even Maximilian dude, who for anyone not aware, like you know he's probably the biggest fighting game channel, but also he got his like fame from Marvel. That's his favorite series.
That's how
and
I watched
even he
it
said even he says, I think this starting roster for Tokon has me more hyped than Marvel 3. This starting roster is so good. Carnage is who I'm the most hyped for, along with Green Goblin. I love the villain boys. I'm like, what an awesome pick. I love how many first timers we have in this game. It's what has me the most excited because some of them are repeats. Yeah, that's really cool because it would have been so easy just to copy characters who've been in other games before. And here they are like, no, we're getting a bit freaky with it. I will say, well, I guess Penny counts as the weirdo character as far as the body.
She's pretty weird. Yeah.
She's like a weird spider bot. Yeah. Otherwise, I was like, where's my Shuma Gorath character? Once per stream. Happens once per stream. I was like, where's my Shuma Gorath character? And it's like, well, it's Penny, I guess, with like the jumpy little spider bot.
Kind of Carnage, because he does transform to different creatures and combos and shit. Kinda.
That poor voice actor, man. That Carnage voice actor is losing his voice every line. I'm like, oh shit.
Thank you, Freddy, for your sacrifices. Freddy, we love you.
Oh yeah, it's a fast bear.
The Japanese voice actor for him apparently played him in Spider-Man Unlimited in 1999.
That's awesome.
I just love when they get pulls like that. Like, remember in MVC3, the Ghost Rider actor, had played him in like once in the Hulk cartoon from like the 80s or the 90s. Like they would go far back, like the most recent cartoon appearance of a character for that game. It was wild the pulls they would get.
That's awesome. To me, actually, you know what? I do think this is a really great starting roster. My only issue, and it's a funny one, like, and it's only like a complaint because of how privileged we are. I want more. I wish there was like more characters. There's only 20 currently. But then again, that's exactly how Guilty Gear started too. It's like that's the first base roster, but give it a couple of years and give it more characters. Bablamo, this is going to be such a sick ass Marvel roster. And also Marvel period. It's not Marvel and Capcom Marvel and something else, which is so that way we can expect pure Marvel like characters. So yeah, I'm just saying my only complaint is like I wish there was more characters for a 4v4 fighting game, but like that's not a really like complaint that like like that makes a lot of sense, but that's just like personal thing.
What do you guys think of the chances that we won't get Thor in season 1 of the DLC?
Not to
some version of Thor.
I feel like Thor is such a huge chance because like he's kind of the only Avenger missing, and also there are references to Thor in the stages. I mean, Asgard is a stage. That's one of the new stages they announced, and you can see like the fucking.
They have Loki on the roster, like, not Thor. Like, come on.
Exactly. I do feel like Thor.
That's why it'd be such a alpha move, though, to just not have him.
What if they pull?
Like, it's not bad.
What if they pull a Shuri? For Thor, I mean.
I mean, there is a chance that they could put Jane in instead. I feel like they probably shouldn't, but I mean, the real pick would be, let's put in Thunderstrike from the 90s, because he was... no, Beta Ray Bill just got his big thing in...
Marvel Cosmic.
He's got the thing
Marvel
in...
Cosmic Invasion,
yes,
yeah.
So it's probably best if it was, like, Thunderstrike, or... Because I think Jane... somewhat controversial, plus the last thing that version of Thor was in, I'm pretty sure, the movie, one of the worst MCU movies ever made. So, I mean, I would like it if they put in a big buff muscle mommy, but then they probably wouldn't put Angela in the game. But then does anyone really care about Angela? I don't know.
You see, here's the interesting thing that I heard too. It's like, because Marvel took on Marvel Rivals, and if you want to bring in Cosmic Invasion or even the other mobile games, they all kind of have different rosters of characters. So it's like, even when the new characters were revealed here, I remember I showed to my brother, he's like, this is cool and all, but all three of them are in Marvel Rivals already, so I'm like, well, I mean, that's not but I mean, I see what you're going with, because it is interesting to see like each of these games kind of have different characters. It's like they're all like, oh, did you want to play Carnage? Go to Tokon. Did you want to play Venom? Go to Rivals. Did you want to play Green Goblin? Tokon, and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if I want overlaps or if but I mean, then again, it's like my favorite characters would be overlaps, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure like how I feel about this.
I do find it neat how you can kind of look how some of these games, like, one could influence another. Like would Magic have made this roster if she didn't make such a splash in Rivals?
True.
I don't know
Probably
if she
not.
would have.
Yeah, probably not.
They probably would have picked a different character. I mean, we already have Danger as like the weird pick.
Oh, Danger is
Magic
definitely the weirdest
probably
one,
would have been hit. They probably would have gone with, well, here's another X-Man who's not been in a fighting game or has not been in a fighting game with their current loadout, because maybe the fighting game appearance they had was based on the 90s or whatever. You know, I feel like if you're going to put in a sword character for the X-Men, you probably put in Psylocke or something, but Magic was like such a big blow up from Rivals. It's like, yeah, let's put Magic in there. People will accept that.
The thing about that
That's
is
cool.
like, I do feel like this game has been in development longer than Marvel Rivals' announcement. So I feel like they've already had Magic planned. Unless if behind the scenes, they're very smart and they actually have this, like, the companies all working together and shit like that. But I don't know. I feel like
it was a coordinated push for Magic.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, how would they perfectly time this?
Although, I suppose it is possible that they put her in because she got it's not a huge push, but she was one of the main characters of the New Mutants movie.
Yeah, the
that came out a few years
really
ago.
bad movie, yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, people who watched the movie, which there's like, I think 4 people who watched it, as far as I can tell, they liked the character in the film, so maybe.
Cool. Very cute. I do know, like, Danger is the funniest one, because, like, I think even, like, developers have stated, it's like, oh, we just wanted to add a kawaii, like, anime robo girl. That's it. That's why we added Danger in the game. It's just that. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, sure. I mean, she's cool in the game, at least, for her movesets and whatnot. But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see the story mode of this game too, because I heard there's also going to be a story mode of it. I am so jealous of you boys and everybody else out there, because literally the day the game comes out, I'm gone. I'm in Japan for like 2 weeks. So it's like everybody's going to be playing it. Everybody's going to be going through the story modes. I'm going to come back and get beat up by people who have 2 weeks of experience compared to me. It's like, son of a bitch.
Look at this guy gets to go on a nice holiday to Japan and he's still fucking complaining.
I know, all these free vacays.
Free vac. I pay for that. Anyways, that's enough. So you guys better enjoy the game while while I'm absent. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, fair enough. No, I'll enjoy it for you. I'll enjoy it in your stead. I promise.
Good luck to Arc System on this game, because like it's definitely gonna be big when it comes out.
What is Rivals of Aether, by the way? You put that on the list. I've like never heard of that, and I googled it. I'm like, what is this?
It's
we have to do Guilty Gear first, though. Robo-Kai and all that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I already talked about Rivals of Aether while you were gone, because it was just a short thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Rivals of Aether is like Smash but indie, and it's pretty successful. It was at EVO this year too. There was
Gotcha.
There is one clip that got popular, and it's the finals, and it's like the winning clip, and Maximilian reacted to it. Even he doesn't know anything about Rivals. He watched it and he was like, "Holy shit! That was the end of the entire set right there. That was the winning play. That's insane." What's up, Snake?
Rivals of Aether, because it's all indie and you have like guest characters from indie games, they could do the best thing ever. There's a certain character from a certain popular indie series that would be great in a Smash clone, and his name is Freddy Fazbear. That would be so funny. Just putting Freddy in there, and then you can have some funny moves, like he just throws Foxy, like Foxy's jump scare. He just throws Foxy at people like a fastball special. Or it could go so hard. Please, Rivals of Aether developers, put Freddy Fazbear.
So I think Freddy is way too big. However, there is something known as the Rivals Workshop. And because the first game is pixelated, and because of that, like, there are dozens, thousands of custom characters in Rivals of Aether, like really well made, like added characters into Aether. Basically, it's like how Smash modding characters and shit like that, but it's like pixelated for like the Rivals game. So I guarantee you 1000% there is a Freddy character in that. I'm gonna look it up right now. And also, by the way, this is the here is the clip that I was talking about. Like Max reacting to it while I'm looking for it. You guys can watch it. It's really hype. Excuse you.
I thought I was muted. Please remove that from the broadcast, please.
It's a canon event.
Please, I'm gonna fucking myself.
No. You gotta take it out.
That one I had to take out, unfortunately.
Let's see this little clip.
Not want to have to blow this.
Oh wow, that was cool as shit.
That's not it yet. But
Wow.
We get clipped by the chair.
Wow.
And that.
Oh! What the? Wow, bro.
Oh my God, they did purple and I freaked out. Look, has won EVO 2020.
Bro, he won with that play?
The third reverse 3-0 in a row.
This dude won with that play? Holy shit.
Whoop, oh, grapple time.
I don't even play this game, but that shit looks so hype.
Oh, with the Smash player reveals himself in his baby pink shirt. Epic.
By the way, Snake, here's Freddy Fazbear in Rivals of Aether. With Springtrap too. There's like I said, there's definitely like many people who have modded the game and stuff like that. But it's actually really well done too. Anyways, so Guilty Gear.
Yes, so Guilty Gear had a new character, Robo-Kai, and I was worried he'd be a clone. Then I'm like, no, Guilty Gear's done a pretty good job making these characters very different.
Yes.
And Robo-Kai is cool. To be fair to anyone who watched, any Guilty Gear fans that just got mad at me, I'd never seen Robo-Kai's gameplay, so I just know his name is Kai, just like Kai, but he's Robo. Anyway, I love his little charging pad. That's the funniest thing. He has a gimmick where he can charge his like own meter that gives him enhanced versions of his moves. And one of them's like an actual charging pad. He lays down a little mat, and if he stands on it, his meter builds up. That's funny. He's got his own little cute charging pad. He can fly. He's got katanas. He's got a gun. He has gun. So that's funny too. He just pulls out a gun and starts shooting.
For his neutral special.
He has missiles. Yeah. Robo-Kai looks fun. I'm not super interested in him, but then again, I was waiting for Jam this whole time, and I think Jam released, and I just didn't notice. So, I'm a fraud. And Jam even looks good. Yeah. And I still didn't play anything of it. Whoops. So I am a fraud. But yeah.
Cool. They've also announced that one of the DLC characters in Guilty Gear is going to be a guest character. So we could look forward to seeing what crazy random character is going to show up there. No.
Oh yeah, people were like Cloud Strife, I dare you.
I did see that Max tweet. The only hint we have is a font, and it's like, okay, like how?
Really, the font is a hint? Oh, interesting.
Well, yeah, it's like whose font looks like that? Guest character confirmed. Like which character would have that font? That's the. I don't even know if that's a hint or not, honestly. So people are saying like, yo, is it like some sort of Final Fantasy character? I did see one that I'm like, it's no way, but that would be hype as fuck. Expedition 33. I'd be like,
that'd be incredible. I would love
so
that.
sick. Like Mael
it's
or something.
like guess based on the font and it's fucking Times New Roman. Like, guys, come on.
Nothing special about the font, really. I don't know. If someone just made a tweet being like, is there any other game that uses this font or some shit like that? That's like. I like how I'm looking in the comment section. The first one I see is Murdorg saying Sub-Zero. I was like, yeah, that would be cool.
Well, the thing is, it says, hey, does the phrase "Here comes Daredevil" mean anything, or is that just a phrase that's in the game?
Here comes Daredevil?
That's the first line of the tweet. So is that just like a phrase that's in the game? So it's like, oh, look, a new character, or does that phrase mean anything specific? Like, could that be a hint?
This I do not know. Maybe. I thought that was a very interesting phrasing too. Here comes Daredevil.
Imagine they put Daredevil in this game before they put him in Tokon.
That would be kind of funny, especially because he's got a huge chance of being in Tokon too.
It would be so funny if they're just like, oh, here comes a new character we keep under wraps, and they literally tell you with the first line of the tweet,
so funny.
and no one noticed.
Daredevil would be like such a weird pick, honestly. Like, oh, I mean, are you promoting Daredevil season 3 or something?
What if it's Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider because he's not in Tokon?
Oh, that'd be funny.
So
wait.
Put him in that instead.
How many Ghost Rider versions are there? Because if we can have 3, then we can have another one in Marvel Rivals.
Yeah.
What was the Ghost Rider in Cosmic Invasion?
I don't know, actually. I think it's
was
the
that Cosmic Ghost Rider?
Yes, it's not regular Ghost Rider.
Frank Castle.
Oh.
If it's Cosmic Ghost Rider, that's Frank Castle.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. So yeah, it's Frank Castle then.
Yeah.
That's sick. It's Punisher. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
In Cosmic Invasion, it's like Cosmic Ghost Rider. Like, theoretically, he should be, lore-wise, he should be bustedly overpowered. But, like, he's just a cool, like, different version of Ghost Rider in that game, though.
The most fun character in that game to me is still Venom. I love playing Venom in Cosmic Invasion. I haven't gotten Ghost Rider yet, though, to be fair.
The
Thing is also stupid
Wait,
fun.
Ghost Rider is, like, on the base roster.
Oh, is he? Oh, you're right, he is, yeah.
So you just haven't played him yet.
then.
I basically rotate every character whenever I play a stage. I do really like, I forgot which move it is, but Rocket has a grenade move. Every grenade you toss, like, has a percentage to be a different grenade. So if every time you toss an electric grenade, like a freeze grenade, and then just randomly you will shoot a nuke. It's like, oh shit! I hit the nuke. Nice. It's pretty funny. Excuse me. Snake is doing research face right now. He's looking at something. He's looking at like some information.
No, just seeing if Cosmic Invasion's still on sale at the minute.
Oh.
I just want to download the demo before. I'll just have to re-download that.
I'm not sure. I bought it when the game came out, so I'm not sure if it's on sale right now. Yeah, 35% off till July 9th. A lot of things are on sale till July 10th right now.
Do you guys see the news about how Sony's trying to ruin their entire reputation in the span of like 3 days?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Did we do all the stuff? Is this like a new topic?
I guess so.
Yes.
Why not?
Okay.
We're kind of done with the evil topic. Unless you guys want to add anything, we can just say whatever we want right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy. Go ahead, Snake. It is wild. It's a time to be alive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just insane. So Sony's announced that they're going to start phasing out physical discs.
Yep.
And just going digital, so that the next console is not going to have a disc drive. And apparently even games not published by them are going to start phasing out. I think even on PS5 eventually, by 2027, they're just not going to have physical releases of any of their games, digital only. And that was like a day or two after they put out, people found out that Sony had been quietly removing movies people had bought from their Sony accounts, the digital releases. So it's like right before they say we're not going to have physical games, it's going to be digital only. they're like they basically, people found out they're just willing to remove things from your account. They just remove it entirely. And now it's come out that if you don't use your PlayStation account for at least 36 months, they might just close your account and you lose all your stuff.
Yep.
This is the all digital future they're trying to create. I don't understand what the purpose of this thing. I understand the idea of trying to control what the consumer has access to. I get the logic behind that, as fucked as it is. But I just don't understand this. Like, yeah, you're only gonna be able to get digital games and movies, but we might just take them out of your account sometime, and you won't be able to access them again. And if you don't use your account within a certain amount of time, maybe you're busy or you're in a coma or something. Like, imagine that you come out of like a 2-year coma and find out, oh, I don't have my PlayStation account anymore. Like, thousands I've spent on it, all that time I spent on it's just gone.
There was like a tweet that I saw that was really funny. Someone being like, if you don't use your PlayStation account in 3 years, then you would never have used it anyways, okay? It's like, that's so stupid. And then someone said, I haven't used my Steam account in 8 years. I just used it recently. All my games are still there. Fuck you. I stopped playing Fortnite when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was released in 2018. I then came back to Fortnite like around 2023. All my Battle Pass shit from 2018 is still there. That's why I have my favorite fucking lizard skit in the game with the ass.
Yep.
Fuck you.
I have two. There's two negative things to add to this. So people have brought up, oh, we should stop killing games movement and all that is really cool. But some people have pointed out that even if you have the disc, that doesn't mean your game's there forever. There can still be like checks in the console that stop your game from playing if a licensing issue falls through. And unfortunately, whenever you boot up a PlayStation game, I think it does say that you own the license to the game, not the actual game itself. So they have the right to revoke your stuff at any time. It's so stupid. Legally, they're safe. It sucks, but they are. And then you have some countries, I think like the Netherlands maybe or something. There's some countries that only have PlayStation. They don't have Xbox and Nintendo. So this would create a monopoly. So they're already trying to sue right away, being like, no, you can't do this because you have a monopoly in this area. You can't just say, oh, we don't own our games, because you're our only option for getting games. So they're trying to fight on it, which is good. We'll see how it goes. I will say I'm part of the problem because I can't recall the last physical disc I bought. So I'm a bit of the problem.
I mean, Steam is very popular. That's why people just kind of download that shit and whatnot.
And it's just easier to download from your house, even on PlayStation. It's like, I'll just download it a day before, and then it's ready, like, right then. I don't got to drive and go anywhere. And
the annoying thing about not having it physical is that you need the memory. And it's like, okay, I guess I'll, like uninstall 100 gigabytes now from Mortal Kombat 1 or some shit.
It's funny, too, because people are saying it's a money thing, but it's really not, because making a disc is next to free. Like, they're so stupidly cheap. You can buy, like, so many discs. It's really more so, one, they can retain the rights to it 100%, which is shady. But then also they notice that people aren't really buying digital. I mean, aren't buying physical. They're mostly buying digital, which is true. Like, the last 10 games I bought, I can't think about how many. I think the only one I have that's actually a disc is the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. And, nice. That's it. I think every other game I have is digital. So, unfortunately, I contributed.
That's the thing also to mention is, like, I think it's much more of a nowadays thing that I've noticed is, like, sometimes you get physical, they're physical, but sometimes you get, like, you buy the physical case, you then open it, and it's, like, a one-time code to say that you own the game. And I think that one sucks. It's like, okay. I don't know, it's like...
that's what GTA 6 is doing.
You know, as much as I don't want to, like, defend this, because I'm sure some of them are like that, too, but it's like, here, let me just... This is my camera stand, by the way, just so you guys know. I just wanted to, like, I'm gonna this is what I always record on for the last couple of years, I think. Okay, hang on, I gotta, like, not knock it over here. Just so you guys know, I put my camera on this, just, this stack of it. So the perfect angle with all my 20-ish Switch games here, all owned, like, physically. So yeah, just thought I'd show you guys that there. Just a little cutie there. Okay, now I gotta stack this, and I hope I don't disconnect here.
And it's wild because it's one of those periods now where Microsoft could just come in and just because remember when like 10 years ago Xbox was like, yeah, when you install a game from a disc and then that's it, it's locked to that console, you can't share it or anything like that.
Yeah.
And Sony comes out like, here's how you share games on PlayStation. And it's just two guys, one goes, just hands it to him, and he goes, thank you, and that's it. Like they came in and just just stabbed him right in the heart and just killed all their plans to go that direction. Microsoft could do that now. The problem is Microsoft has also turned down their reputation by closing 1 million studios right after announcing their next big games.
Yep, and then
Like,
GTA
oh yeah, well
6
they just
also.
announced this,
Yep.
and it's just like, it's so sad when the one like console manufacturer that's not a shady piece of shit is Nintendo, and they are a shady piece of shit, but not as bad as these.
They're
other two.
outdated. That's the biggest issue with Nintendo. But they've also done shitty things too. But like they're just outdated with the games. I'm like outdated with the business stuff. But that kind of helps in this situation, unfortunately. You've seen the meme where it's like companies versus companies go, and they all hold a shotgun to their mouth.
Yes.
That's literally what's kind of happening right now. Actually, honestly, this is a little off topic too, but speaking of GTA 6, I think it's fucking ridiculous. That's like, okay, what is $100? That's one thing, but it's like, actually, I don't know. Is the base price 80 or is the base price 100 or is the deluxe 100? I'm gonna look this up just to make sure.
It's higher at 80, I think, by default. And there's 100.
Yeah.
And then also, you don't get a physical. Even if you order like the disc, all you get is a code inside of it or something.
Yep.
There's no disc, so it's still not physical. And there's rumors that now GTA is trying to like purposely not advertise because of all the blowback from PlayStation going full digital. It's like, oh shit.
That's funny.
Oh,
so the base
shit.
price is 80 and the Ultimate Edition is 100. But the funniest thing is that you literally have a locked content in the fucking game if you don't get the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah. And not costumes, people. Areas. Like, entire areas are locked off to you. Yeah.
So there's like a
It's
joke
BS.
where someone made a skit of a person going into like a hair salon and it's like, which version do you have? Base, get out. You know what I mean? It's like,
Get out of the salon.
what the fuck? It's so stupid.
It is stupid. It's terrible.
And that game is still going to
We shouldn't
sell
have got
millions
here.
because it's fucking GTA Rocksteady.
I'm still worried the writing's going to be terrible. Some people are bringing up the writing's going to be bad, but we'll see.
We haven't seen a single gameplay of it till this day, so we have no idea. That amazing shot like CG like cutscene and whatnot, that doesn't count. That's not gameplay. We don't know anything yet.
We haven't seen gameplay. Yep.
No game,
Could
no
be
hype.
terrible.
That's the rule. What I want to know most is, do we still have to mash a button to sprint? Or have we finally moved on?
Have you finally moved on from mashing a button? That's great. That's a good question.
I'm
It's a cultural thing now.
curious about the game. I'm curious about the game, but if we still have to mash the button to sprint, I will just never play it. That's where I draw the line because it's such a terrible, outdated thing. And like they did change it. If you play in first person in 5, you don't have to mash the button to sprint. You can just hold it. I don't know why they insist on having it this way. It's terrible. It's not fun. Fuck you. It's one of the reasons why Saints Row for me was elevated because they were just like, nah, just hold the button. Hold the button to sprint, and that's it.
Saints Row was elevated. That's funny. Oh, Saints Row.
Yes.
Oh,
and then that
Saints
went off a
Row.
cliff for the
Yeah,
reasons.
I've heard of those and whatnot.
I'm looking forward to when we eventually reach the point. You know, remember they were like, oh yeah,
That, yeah.
remember they're like, oh yeah, the horse in Red Dead 2 has testicles that shrink in the cold or whatever. Like eventually they're going to be like, well, how can we put that into GTA? How can we have? Oh, you can get a dog and your dog will have big balls, but then when it nuts, they go small again. And then
That's
they
an
grow again
actual
over
thing.
time.
Like the horse's balls change size. That's a real
Red
thing.
Dead,
Yes.
yeah, Red Dead, yes.
Yeah.
Red Dead is
That whoever had that
Very
idea and then
detailed.
implemented that and made sure it happened needs to have their hard drive checked. That is such a weird thing to give a shit about.
if the company forces you to be as detailed
I believe
as possible.
his name was Vosh, I think.
People found him.
Nice.
That's fucking hilarious.
No, that's an inside joke. Song doesn't know the inside joke. Vosh is a political bread tuber or something guy, and on stream he went to just save a file of a suit or something, and because he had recently saved porn like images, it just pulled up his porn folder, and he's like, oh, and someone screenshot it, and it was a bunch of horse shit. Yeah, and goblin stuff and all that.
Oh, it's like it's
Suspiciously
very
underage
stuff.
looking women too, by the way.
I think I've
Suspiciously.
heard of
it
this
was
song.
specifically-
Yeah. It's really bad.
It was lolly and horses, and it's
wow.
like, dude, come on. and so like his reputation kind of got fried
Oh,
after
for sure.
that.
Yeah.
Like just instantly.
So since we're kind of talking about random things, I have a question to end this episode, by the way, so don't worry about this thing. But we are talking about random.
Q&A?
Yeah, I got a question that I just saw that should be pretty good. So we will end it off with a question.
I'll second the
My least
pitch.
favorite segment.
Do not worry about that.
Yeah, you hear that, guys? Dog doesn't like hearing from you guys. He doesn't care what you guys think. Wow, what a bastard.
Damn. Unfortunate. I have no idea if you guys want to talk about this or not, because I watched some movies recently and stuff. Because like around May there was a movie called The Sheep Detective that I watched, and I thought that was kind of cute. And it's like, oh, it's a very wholesome like kids movie and whatnot. I like that. But there's another movie that did come out recently that we do kind of mention. I think, Dog, you're the most interested in this topic. Have you guys seen Supergirl?
Not yet. No, I'm planning to.
Yeah.
You've seen it,
No,
Dog?
I'm not gonna see it.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I thought you said you've seen the reception. My bad. No, I'm not gonna see it.
Okay, I said, have you seen Supergirl? Is what I was asking. Yeah.
But go on.
Oh no, because I watched it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Because we talked behind the scenes about this movie and like the not really controversy.
How dare you support filth, Sonic?
What?
How dare you?
It's not. Like, what? It's not that bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who here has watched Morbius?
Oh, Morbius was actually way better. I mean, it did better in the box office.
Did you hear what he just said? Oh, Morbius is way better.
Yeah.
Morbius is way better.
Someone who hasn't seen
Morbius has a
Supergirl
villain
here,
with
by the
actual
way.
ties to the hero, whereas the villain in Supergirl just shows up randomly and is like, "Oh, I shot your dog. What's that? Your dog's like Kryptonian. You could just go to a yellow sun and he'd be fine." Well, but then we wouldn't have a movie though, so let's just pretend there's stakes here.
That is such a fucking hilarious like comment there, Dog. You just made fun of the movie by making fun of the comic it's based off of. That doesn't happen in the movie.
It's barely based on the comic, very barely. Don't even say that.
No.
It's like
but you were
2%.
making fun. You were making fun of the movie by then talking about something that happened in the comic that didn't happen in the fucking movie.
I'm pretty sure in the comic they explain why. But
No,
in the
but I
movie,
just
it's
think
a
that's
huge
really
plot
funny
hole.
what you just said there.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is very going off topic.
Even the villain looks nothing like the villain in the. It's so like, I don't know. We got to stop letting these people do whatever they want to with these movies and actually adapt the comic they say they're adapting.
Regardless, actually, the funny thing is because I watched the movie and I did think it was very middle of the road. Like, it was fine kind of a feeling. But, like, I did decide to go read the comic just to see the comparison. I do feel like a majority of it was, like, pretty one for one. But, like, the important emotional details weren't... The hitting points weren't exactly there. And the most important thing is that the ending is different. The ending is straight up different, and that kind of shocked me. I'm like, oh shit, this is just two different things at this point. Because like the ending messaging changes everything about like the comic and the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like I was kind of shocked about that.
Plus, the entire visuals are different too. Like we lose all the fun visuals from the comics.
Oh yeah, the comics
but
look really good, but I mean, that's not easy to like adapt. I get that aspect.
the villain looks like some weird Mad Max character with all the piercings, whereas in the comics he's just like a skinny Conan the Barbarian.
Red hair guy and yeah, whatnot.
Yeah, and it makes way more sense because you're like, oh, he's not wearing anything, so we know that he's just this strong by default. He's got that kind of Superman shit going. But yeah, Lobo's just shoved in there for no reason, and you can take him out of the film and like nothing changes. He's just to get more tickets sold.
Sure, but he is also the best part of the movie. It's just like, okay, that's
not a good thing.
I want to see more
that's
Lobo.
That's not a good thing.
And it's like they kind of set this up. It's like he barely has many scenes anyways, but I'm just like, okay, I would love to see his movie, honestly. And it's funny, he's not even in the comics, so
Yeah,
like they
me
really
too.
did just kind of decide we need more interesting characters in this movie because it is mostly just Kara and like Ruth and like their adventures. So it's like Lobo, go.
Well, it's Ruth stalking Kara, but yeah.
For the early part of the movie. But I'm like, the biggest issue of the movie, because when I saw some people talk about the movie, they kind of say, because like I think Dog, you stated it's like Kara is a very hateable character in the movie and stuff like that. My issue with the characters isn't like that. My issue is like I felt like they didn't give enough to these characters. I feel like
Yeah. We needed a reason why she distrusts people, because she has a huge line like, I see the real people. Clark sees the good, I see the real. And it's like,
oh, that marketing.
Writers, you have to show us something. Like, because we know her planet blew up. That doesn't mean she should distrust people. You got to show us like why she thinks people can't be trusted, because those two things aren't really related.
Yeah, in the movie, it almost feels like something happened because they show the flashback of Kara, and then they show how she is nowadays. She does feel like this very self-destructive like person in the movie, not in the comics. And I was thinking like, what happened to her to lead her to like this kind of a person that she is in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like that. I mean, yeah, okay, Krypton, that thing was sad, but you also see her hanging out with Clark a little bit too. So I'm just like, okay, what happened in between there that made her kind of this like dark person? And I think that's a shame. It's like we don't get that. It's like we do.
Nope.
But also one thing also is like I don't really think she's that hateable of a character, because it's like, okay, she does things that maybe seem like hateable in trait, but I'm like, I'm watching this movie and throughout the entire movie I'm just like, you are just babysitting Ruth. You are literally just trying your best to protect her and do good things for her. You're pretending not to care about her, but the entire movie, that's it. That's your entire character, is you're actually just babysitting this character and whatnot. But also, I want to make a point that I want to bring up. You were the one who told me this, Dog. People said this is like the worst DC movie ever, or something, or like.
Yeah, even people
there.
who wanted to glaze it were saying like this is worse than Birds of Prey Harley Quinn.
Personally speaking, I think these people need to suffer more. I don't mean that as an insult or a threat.
I think you're too positive, Sonic. You love all the movies.
No. Have you seen Wonder Woman 84? Have you seen
that's a pretty bad one.
Have you seen the Zack Snyder
Suicide Squad's better than Supergirl, probably.
No,
the first
it
one.
is
and second one's better,
fucking
obviously,
not.
still.
It
has
nowhere
likable
near
characters,
that.
at least. I don't like anybody in Supergirl. But
You didn't even see the movie!
Yeah.
Why are you
No, I don't, because I have to give it my money. I'm not going to pay for it.
Then why do you have like these opinions? Like, you're just like, I don't like these characters.
The idea you have to buy the product to review it is such a sloppy idea. That makes no sense. That's giving money to a bad thing. I don't got to taste the crap pie to know it tastes like crap. It's a crap pie. I know it's crap because people tell me details about it. It's got crap in it. Okay. I can pirate it, I guess, but then I'm stealing. So those are the issues.
I'm just letting you self-sabotage yourself with that quote. I just think it's really funny.
The idea that you should have to buy something to critique it means that it would make money. You don't want to give money to bad products.
That you need to not watch it, and then you can say that it's worse than Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey, fucking Catwoman.
Okay, fine.
At this
I'll
point.
rephrase my statement. From what I've seen of Supergirl and heard about it, including entire reviews that describe the film from start to finish, it sounds worse to me than Suicide Squad. Because at least in Suicide Squad, some characters have real arcs and actually do heroic things. And they're actually likable characters. Not all of them, just some. And whereas with Supergirl, she's the main draw, and I don't like Supergirl.
Do consider these people might be lying or wrong.
You show me a positive review. I'll wait. Just grab one.
I'm not. No, I'm just saying.
I hate to grab it for you, but there is just like a lot of women like this movie. Legit, a lot of women do like this movie.
That part.
I'm sorry. Do you want to? What's that?
I've seen the opposite. Honestly, I've seen women that dislike the movie. No, I was gonna joke. The snakes say they may have a bias. I'm like, well, I think the women may have a bias to like a woman-led superhero movie.
Oh, what's that?
If we're bringing up bias.
Well, yeah, that bias will exist, of course. Yeah, there will also be women who don't like it. That's just the way it's naturally going to go. The point is, dog, you're there talking with authority as if you can really judge the film.
No, I just don't like it. I think it's shit. Yeah.
From a guy who hasn't seen the movie
You've not seen it. You don't know. It could be good. You might like it if you actually watched it. I mean, I understand there are things you know about it that you don't like, and that's reasonable. But the way you talk about it is the way someone who has seen it would talk about it. Not, I've heard it's bad, I'm not interested, and that's fine. That's all you had to say. You don't have to go on this debate about not liking the film.
Hey, Sonic's still trying to make it a debate. I'm just saying it's a shit movie. To me, I think it's a shit movie. Yeah, and you said Suicide Squad is worse than this, so that's on the record. That's crazy.
Exactly. Suicide Squad's like a 1 out of 10, dog. Like, what the fuck?
No.
It is
like
really
4.
bad. Do you like the Joker in that? Do you like the music video montage constantly going around and shit? Do you like the final battles and all the CGI bullshit?
No, but it's definitely got way more meat to it than the Supergirl movie, which is just, this girl keeps stalking me, and I'm gonna finally help her when I'm forced to at the end. And the main strife that's supposed to be here is temporary.
I need to make a point, Sonic, that you're talking about the CGI bullshit, and it's like...
The whole dog is CGI, by the way, in Supergirl. Anyway.
I cannot imagine a Supergirl movie's final fight is just like a John Wick martial arts scene. I'm sure there's a lot of dumb CGI bullshit in that too. Like,
and I will actually
by the way, she wears a Supergirl suit for
like,
what, 10 minutes?
Who cares? I will actually compliment the movie
for
this.
Well, it's a Supergirl movie, Sonic, so you'd think like if Spider-Man only wore a suit for 10 minutes, that'd be bullshit. But, yeah.
I know there is an example out there. But anyways, I will actually compliment the movie, by the way, because like I actually did like the action scenes. Like there was some pretty fun stuff. Like when the action scene does drop, it's like, oh, this is actually pretty competent. I actually did kind of enjoy some of the action scenes that were shown here. It's like it's pretty fun. I would say this for you, dog. Like you would, because if you did watch the movie, you would hate this. If you tried power scaling, analyzing this movie, it is fucking dog shit.
Yeah, she fights like guys a lot bigger than her without her powers in one scene, and it's just like
the thing is, the
movie
constantly has to nerf her. And specific reasoning. It's like, okay, she doesn't have a son here, so she's a little weaker here. She's drugged currently. She's yada, 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 yada. So there's a lot of things in the movie where it's like they're constantly nerfing her. But I did think it's kind of funny. It's like, even though she's nerfed, then once in a while she'll still just like fly within a second, use lasers to like blast through walls and shit like that. And it's just like, oh. So even though you're nerfed, you do still have these very overpowered moves. But I get it because the fight scene still has to happen. So if you did try to analyze it from a power scaling point of view, it's pretty bad. Like, you can definitely notice like
that's how the fourth Resident Evil movie works. That's like, oh yeah, Alice lost her powers. Is she still doing all the kicks and shit, all the wild stuff?
Funny.
All they really took away from her is the telekinesis. And it's like, oh, she's still doing all the same wild action shit. She's not really nerfed in any substantial way. And then she still kicks Wesker's ass at the end of the film. And it's like, Paul, I know you love your wife, but stop it.
Yeah. I'm not like trying to like glaze this movie or anything like that. But what I am trying to say is like, this is not like...
It's not terrible.
This is not even near like bottom 5. It's like, it's 5 or 6 out of 10, basically, territories. Like, there's stuff in it. It's not like it's... Like, my biggest issue with the movie is that I wish, like, these characters got more development. Because I've heard it's, like, 10 minutes of the movie did get cut. I'm like, oh, maybe that should have been there. Because I feel like Kara's arc kind of lacked that little bit of, like, what makes her darker than Clark. Because I don't feel like they did a good job emphasizing that in the movie. Because, obviously, in the trailer, it's like, Clark sees the good in people, I see the truth. And I kind of wish they did more of that aspect. Because... there is something about the ending that they do with that and whatnot. And also, if you want a better version of this, obviously just read the comics. But the comics ends very differently. I'm like, oh, that is just a different ending at that point. Interesting. I would say, personally, whatever you thought Mandalorian Grogu, 1 point above it. That's probably how I would rate this movie. Whatever you thought about that movie. I think it's actually better than, like... maybe not really, but it's better than Brave New World, Captain America. That's not a high bar, personally speaking.
Brave New World is such a weird movie. They were so stretched thin for ideas. They had to reach into the other comics.
It was 3 or 4 movies combined to 1.
Well, and also not Captain America's Rogues Gallery, because they didn't know what to do. They're like, fuck it. We have 2 Hulk villains.
It's also redoing Winter Soldier, but not better. That's one way to put it. It's literally redoing Winter Soldier.
The weird thing about that film was that there's this concept art of, like, the Serpent Society wasn't just Esposito. It wasn't just him. It was actually a whole gang of snake-themed characters who were supposed to be in the film. This concept art of them, they had all kinds of wild designs, but ultimately they just didn't do that. Maybe they thought it wasn't marketable, or maybe someone just really wanted to wrap up the Hulk stuff that wasn't resolved.
That's
right. But it's like, the thing is, Serpent Society was what they was. Either it was a smokescreen or it was the original plan before they changed it. But when they first announced the Phase 3 slate, that's what Captain America 3 was. The Serpent Society, not Civil War. So I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it was that plans changed, or if they were just like, well, we don't want people to know we're doing Civil War. Yeah, we want to drop that later. But yeah, it's like, so they've been teasing the Serpent Society for a while, then they were going to do it, and then they just did Red Hulk instead. And it's like, no, this is what... The Serpent Society should have been the villains for Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which should have been Captain America 4.
Complete side note, but I purposely searched on YouTube, Supergirl movie is good, and searched videos. I'm on like page 3 and it's still only negative. I just find that kind of funny. I typed in Supergirl movie is good.
I did watch this one couple where like the wife loved the movie and gave it a 9.5 out of 10. And it's like, what the fuck? And the husband gave it a 4, and they had to like bicker the entire review. It was really funny. But like, I feel like, yeah, even review-wise, it's like it's not doing like amazing. Like even the critics agree it's not like that good too. Like,
and normally I don't give a shit what critics think, because I know they're paid off, and they're also just like geared to like certain things. But yeah, I guess this time they're right.
Everyone's geared to like certain things, dipshit. That's what's part of being human. You're geared to like certain things.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I made fun of the paid reviewers. Oh shit.
It's called a bias. Everyone has them, you fucking simpleton.
But what I meant is, usually on like Rotten Tomatoes, for example, you'll see the critics are often at odds with the audience score for whatever reason. I'm not sure if that's because they're told to review that way, or because they just happen to see things the opposite way we do.
It depends, because I remember
the common person.
Sometimes, for the most part, it makes sense, but then sometimes it'll be obvious, like, oh, is this kind of paid? Is this what's going on here? Because like, actually, really ironically, I'm sure y'all saw Captain Marvel, or the original. That one had like high reviews, so people were saying, oh, but I bet that one was like paid and stuff like that. Ironically, Captain Marvel is, I would say, a little better than Supergirl. So
yeah, like, I mean, Captain Marvel, at least, again, I haven't seen it, but Captain Marvel...
Oh, really? Interesting.
Well, I've seen enough of Captain Marvel. Like, I've seen so many clips and shit that I pretty much have the whole synopsis of that movie. Captain Marvel, I think, has an actual hero's journey and an arc. There's some mystery and intrigue to it. there's a payoff at the end. I will say the payoff is a bit silly because it's just, oh, you didn't believe in yourself. You're actually even cooler than you thought you were, which isn't like the most satisfying payoff, you know, but that's pretty much what it is. Like, you're already awesome, but turns out you're even awesomer, and you just had to believe.
Yeah. So here's a really funny thing I will say. I think Captain Marvel is the better movie as like a whole package, but Carol Danvers is a worse character than Supergirl because Carol Danvers is much more hateable.
Yeah, she has a personality.
As a character.
Well, Carol Danvers doesn't really have a personality. She's a plank of wood. There was even a whole meme about that you don't know what she feels about anything.
She can do crime and do whatever the fuck she wants, and it's okay. It's like, oh, I'll just steal this motorcycle because the guy is an asshole. Okay. Whereas like Supergirl, like genuinely throughout the entire movie, like she acts like she doesn't care, but literally all she is doing is babysitting the girl. Like throughout the entire movie, that's their entire arc basically. Is she is literally caring for this girl basically. So at least I don't really agree with her being hateable. I mean, if you think she's hateable, fine. But while I'm watching it, I'm like, you're just a really caring person. Yes, you're not fleshed out on it, but that's all you're doing in this entire movie is you're just caring about this one little girl. So I think at least like in a likable sense, I liked her more than Carol Danvers, which is interesting.
Gotcha. So
I'll say whatever you think of the Supergirl movie, there's one positive to come from it, and it's this,
oh yes, yes,
the popcorn bucket,
the amazing.
Yeah, fleshy. I saw that in the thumbnail, and I'm like, is that actually how it looks? Is that the actual? Yes. What is it?
It's her suit.
It looks like an upside down dildo. Oh, it's the cape. Okay, it's the trench coat. Okay.
Yes. You know, the trench coat looks good in the movie, but this is just like, why? What the?
There's another image that I found where it's darker. That could be doctored just to hide what it looks like. But wow, holy shit, they did not.
I'm going to send you boys an image. I might need to censor it because YouTube might mistake it.
That's awesome. That's how it looks. That's how it looks.
The fucking pose.
The dog on the top. No, is that like the dog's butt? Oh no, but it looks like something worse.
I think it's just a straw. Oh, wait, actually, no, it is. I think
no, the dog's butt. Yeah, it's Crypto's butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it looks like something way more implied. That's terrible.
Yeah, the character models.
Yeah, there's little characters you can put on top of it, and Crypto's one.
Indeed, yeah.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, unfortunately for DC, this is gonna be rough for them because I after James Gunn, I really don't think they can be missing. This definitely felt like a bit of a miss for them. The next movie, well, I think Lanterns is next, so hope that's good.
Yeah.
Well, I am quite hyped and interested about Clayface. That does look pretty up my alley based off of like the trailer. So we'll see about that.
I respect the decision to do Clayface. Yeah.
Yeah, I just like, oh, that sounds like a really cool horror movie idea. Why not?
I do think that they're going about it in a really weird way to try and build up a shared universe. I think that a lot of these projects would make more sense if they were standalone, like the Batman.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Well, you can have some interconnection, but I feel that the shared universe thing the ship has sailed for DC. They should just give up on that and just do standalone stuff. Like just find filmmakers who have really cool ideas, have them make the movies they want to make, and then you can make some connected. So like you can make a Superman and Supergirl movies and put them together in the same universe, and then you can go, well, here's a version of Batman. Sure, he can be part of the same setting. You can do that, but I think they should not have that be the core thing. Just be, you can do it, but you don't have to, and just focus on just making good movies. Because wow, DC's slate has been very hit or miss generally.
So the thing is, they started off very good.
Universe.
Superman, and then Creature Commandos, great. I think that was a really great start for them.
I like Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I've really liked from James Gunn. The rest I'm very hit or miss on. Like the Superman film, it was okay. I don't think it was bad.
Peacemaker Season 2, have you seen it?
No, I need to see that also. I keep forgetting. How is it?
It was fine.
Oh yeah, so Snake liked it.
Okay.
I liked it, but also I do unfortunately feel like the finale, I'm like, this not the best finale.
It's a weird place to end it on, especially considering they confirmed there's not going to be a season 3. It's like, so what's next?
It would be kind of spoilery because Dog hasn't seen it yet, but I'm not sure if Dog would like it. Yeah. But at the same time, I do think Peacemaker Season 2 isn't amazing. I think that's a bit of an unfortunate thing, and Supergirl now is also just kind of So next is Lanterns and Clayface, and then the next Superman movie, from what I recall, that's going to be happening really soon. So they need to be hitting their shots now. I feel like they really need to prove themselves.
At least the big ones.
Because of the last universe situation and whatnot. I feel like they can't be missing. Yeah. Anyways,
I mean, you can definitely tell the way they structured these films that it was meant to be like, here's some oddballs, and then here's the sure successes.
Yeah.
And the surefire successes haven't been doing that well. Like Superman, I think did okay, but it didn't like blow it out of the
Financially,
park, which is what you'd expect for a super. Yeah, like you think for like a Superman movie, it'd be like, boom, this is our big. That's like their Spider-Man. Well, I mean, Batman's their Spider-Man, so I guess this is like who's the second highest grossing Marvel character?
Marvel character.
Iron Man or Captain
yeah, that's
America,
what I'm
I
thinking
assume.
too.
I guess like Iron Man. It's like their Iron Man. Yeah, and it didn't like, I think it did worse than Man of Steel. And it's like, damn.
Well, to be fair, that's a very
So-
different like era of time. I mean, Man of Steel was like, Superman hasn't been back for like how long? Since the 90s or something?
And there wasn't superhero fatigue as much yet either, which I think that's a lame excuse, but it is worth noting that we are a bit tired of
And-
superheroes at this point.
And also that was 7 years before COVID, so you have to consider like that has.
Are we
had a
still
huge
using
impact
COVID?
on films?
Why not?
Oh, are we still hiding behind COVID?
It has absolutely had an effect on movies because a lot of people now are just once they discover the convenience of streaming, they're just like,
Well, that's the streaming
let's
then,
go on
yeah.
streaming. And the studios themselves aren't helping matters. Like MK went to streaming like 3 months after the theatrical release
Yeah,
or something.
MK got
Like,
really
they were like,
fucked over.
Oh, just
Yeah.
30 days. Just 30 days.
Get it out,
Yeah.
get it out quick. So,
Yeah.
like we are
That's
in
a
this
streaming
point.
thing
It's
more
not
than a
just-
COVID thing, but
it's
yeah,
not-
I agree.
It's not.
Yeah.
But COVID had a big impact on it because it was the reason why things started moving over towards streaming so much, and then people just got used to the comfort of just having the streaming stuff from their own home rather than going out to pay for an overpriced ticket.
Yeah.
The only reason people would go to watch a movie at this point now is just for the experience of watching it with the mates.
Yeah, it always got to be a really big one. Like, if I think Spider-Man's always going to do fine.
Yeah,
Even though this new Spider-Man film looks like dog water to me, I'm like, this looks like such shit. But we'll see if it ends up being good.
It's because they've not shown anything really. But
I
maybe
haven't,
they'll show it
I've
in
been
the
avoiding
third
the
trailer,
trailers
but
anyways.
I've not watched
I'll
that.
watch it.
Yeah.
They haven't shown a
I'll
lot,
watch
but
the
also
first
it's a weird
two and that's
mishmash
it.
of stuff. I'm like, there's Daredevil villains, it looks like, and I think they're gonna do Man Spider like very clearly, and then
Really?
there's Punisher.
I actually kind of don't want to
I'm pretty
hear
sure that's why
this.
his eyes are going blood red and stuff. I think it's Man Spider. Like he's slowly changing into Man Spider because
Interesting.
Punisher's also the one who inevitably defeats Man Spider and turns Peter back to normal. I think so. They're like trying to build up towards this. I think, which is bizarre. I don't hate the idea. I'm just like, wait. Out of all the things to push Peter to his limit and bring out Man Spider, it's like these Daredevil like ninja villains.
It does feel like that they're at the point where, like the other films, there's more of a focus on building up the cinematic universe than there is on or like exploring that rather than just focusing on Spider-Man himself. Like here we've got Punisher, then some villain that a lot of people reckon is going to be X-Men related, and we've got the Hand as the villains. And like I don't mind the idea of Spider-Man getting in with all these street level heroes. That's something I want.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
people wanted the idea of Spidey and Daredevil and teaming up before. I mean, that's something that would be really cool for them to do in the next season of Daredevil Born Again, is have Daredevil team up with Spider-Man and then, take on the Kingpin, because Spidey's never met the Kingpin in this universe, while Daredevil's been fighting him for like 5 fucking seasons of television.
I have also noticed that like Marvel nowadays, they're really focused on the street level and also the New York side of things, because like Spider-Man, Daredevil, Thunderbolts, all New York.
because that's the stuff that's been doing well.
Well, that too, but I meant like it does feel like they've been focusing on this New York arc like for the last couple of years. Was Hawkeye
New York arc.
Yeah,
The
was
city has an
Hawkeye
arc.
in New York? The show, I mean.
Yes.
And there's that too. Like Kate
I-
Bishop is there then. And
I
whatnot.
think Echo was, but I never
watched
but
it.
I, like everyone else on the planet, did not watch
Exactly.
Echo.
Yeah. But yeah, watch it. Why not? End of July. I'm excited to see that. Anyways, got a little bit heated there, but that's how we do on this podcast. We just have our little fun little discussions. But I think we could end this episode with like one Q&A
Yeah,
question.
don't worry, guys. We're not on the cusp of like breaking up as a group and falling out, hating each other.
Don't worry.
I'm out of here.
We love each other. I love you, dog. Mwah.
It's now the Snake and Sonic podcast.
The funny thing is,
Probably an
dog,
improvement,
if you
honestly.
got up and stormed off, your camera would follow you, so it's not going to have the same effect.
That's true. Damn it.
It's okay, Pookie. I'll be cloak and daggering you all day long. I'll be healing. I'll be your heal bot next game.
He storms off this dog storming off in a rage, and then the cat and he's there like, no, stop following me. No.
It does love to follow me.
Like that, basically.
Damn camera.
Okay, we are a Mortal Kombat podcast, so I do have an interesting Mortal Kombat question here.
Cool.
The question that Fencing Guy 22 asked is there a Mortal Kombat character or characters you want to take a narrative back seat and vice versa. So like for example, it's maybe Aaron Black actually turns into one of the main characters, and Liu Kang or Melina like becomes much more like a side character. Like that's sort of the question like the person is asking here. We kind of got that in Mortal Kombat 1 with like
a little bit
Katana. I would say.
All I ever
and
wanted,
Melina.
so we're good.
Sonya Kano were gone.
Literally,
Jax was
Katana
gone.
Melina got swapped places, so Melina had more relevancy in the story and stuff.
I would like them to generally give the Outworld characters a break for the next game and focus more on the other realms, because it's just been Outworld and Netherrealm for so long. But at least with the Netherrealm stuff, we've not seen it in this timeline really. So we don't, other than the glimpse of what was basically just Quan Chi's base from MKX in Ashra's Ending, we don't really know what the Netherrealm's like here. So I'd like it if we could explore those ideas more and just leave the Outworld stuff to the side. Maybe focus the expansion on that. You know, the DLC can be like Shao Kahn, Katana, Melina, something like that, and then we have a big General Shao Kahn season of DLC.
So
do that. But I want the main game to focus on other realms and explore some of these plot lines that were set up a bit more.
So Snake, that's a good point. There is an issue. Other realms is literally just Order Realm and Chaos Realm, unless we're talking about a made-up realm or Viturnus.
There's no reason there's no reason you can't make a new realm.
A new realm would be very interesting. That'd be very bold. It'd be like, oh, just straight up a new thing. But there is setup for Order Realm. It's just, okay, Order Realm, what do we have? Hotaru, Havoc,
and Darius.
That's about it, unless they have other characters join up with them.
Revamp Dairu, just ignore that one character, that pre-fight dialogue, just fuck it, ignore it. And just
Dairu does exist here, and he's going to be a playable character.
Yes. Oh, shit.
I guess we already had Kenshi's story a bit recently, but I want more
Sonic.
Kenshi.
There's one thing you fail to consider, Sonic, which is you can make new characters.
Yeah.
You just make new Order Realm characters. Sure. You don't have to just use
illegal.
the same. I know the same 3 have barely been used, but you don't have to use the same 3 over and over again. You can just go, let's just make a new dude.
True.
Let's have a woman from Order Realm. We don't have any women from Order Realm. Let's do that. Let's have a ninja from Order Realm.
Ironically,
let's have a fence sitter from Order Realm.
Oh, why don't we have a white ninja? You know, let's have our first white ninja, and it's like an Order Realm character or whatever, angelic vibes.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So.
The only issue I have really with the idea of exploring Order Realm is I just know Netherrealm would do the most blunt, forced, just pointless and like frustrating. This is the world we live in. This is what America is now, and it's just one to one the Trump administration. I can't imagine, or worse, they're like, oh, this is Israel. One of those two is going to happen. I think if they do it, it's like.
Not.
So,
I would not put it past them. In fact, I would expect them to do it.
You hope they were finally moving away from it, because MK1 didn't seem to have as much like real world reference politics, but we'll see.
Not too much. The issue I feel like is like Havoc's entire character is like, fuck Saito, oppression. They're terrible to
fascism.
Our people.
Oh, fascism.
Yeah.
And it's like Havoc is so badly written in the game that's like no one takes him seriously. But then if we move to the next game and it's like people are gonna start sympathizing with Havoc, then you know it's fucked up. It's like, damn it. It's like they're making Hotaru even worse just to make Havoc look good. Then, well, that's not.
This isn't to say that you can't. This isn't to say that you can't like weave real world political stuff into it. It's just
NRS is not good at it. That's all we're saying.
Yes, that's the two things. One is you have to consider whether the franchise itself benefits from that, or if it just feels out of place, which in MK so far it has. And 2, NetherRealm is just really, really, really bad at it. They've never managed to make it work, so it would be for the best for them to not do it, but I fully expect them to do it.
A long time ago, I made kind of a list of like characters of like, because I made my version of Mortal Kombat 12 or my version of a new Mortal Kombat is like all the realms and then they have one tournament. So I kind of made this like creative like a roster of like who could fit in Order Realm and who could fit in Chaos Realm that exists in Outworld or I don't know Shang Tsung's like flesh creatures. So that's why I was thinking like Chaos Realm is teased very, very briefly. I'm not talking about Khaos Reigns. I'm talking about the actual Chaos Realm, which is like Havoc is like now that Saito's destroyed, we're gonna rechristen it into Chaos Realm. So it's like there is a perhaps tease that Chaos Realm might exist in the next game, and like in that realm, I was like, oh, why don't like Ermac or Noob Saibot go hang out around there and stuff like this is before Bihan was Noob Saibot. So it's like some existing characters, or like even like the Flesh Pit characters from Shang Tsung's like Flesh Pits, like Meat or something, could like go to Chaos Realm. In an Order Realm, I thought, what if we had like maybe Shujinko could go there? Well, I'm not sure how well that would be nowadays. And like Cetrion or Chronica without power, as magnificently powerful as they are, they're in Order Realm as characters. Like I feel like that, like mishmashing them over there could be a fun idea.
That could have been cool.
Yeah, there's
It'd
potential.
be kind of a funny plot hole since Liu Kang and Garrus straight up stated, no, Chronica has 0 way to return. Like, that bitch gone.
That would be funny if Chronica does show up like that, but...
It's very funny, too, because like we've pointed out, like, even I think Aftermath disproves this, because when they go back in time, she's alive again. So, theoretically, when Liu Kang resets the timeline, she should be back, because time has restarted, but...
I mean, you don't even need that, because the fact that there is an alternate ending where she wins...
Exactly.
Like, if reality fractured in all these different ways where all these different people can just... It's like, oh, this person who was never even at the final battle, or any of those battles, they can just win. Like, that's weird. That's stupid. That makes no sense. But, like, clearly there has to be a version where Chronica won, at least one. So clearly there's going to be a Chronica, and that's going to be a big twist. They're going to expect us to not see it coming. They're going to go... But
we got
there's a version of Chronica who won in that final battle. Oh, there's a version who won and decapitated Liu Kang.
Because they already have a new Chronica like hooded design and everything like that. And you can just use that. There you go.
No, they're going to put Chronica on the playable roster, and that costume will never make it into the player's hands.
Oh, yeah, Ermac MK11 again. Okay, got it.
And so many other costumes that you can learn about in that one video Dog made recently.
I'm going to make what video?
Pay attention.
I guess you'll have to watch this episode and find out, Dog. 'Cause I'm not saying
that was so quick. So the different...
Sonic understood. He was paying attention. It's your fault, Dog.
The different looks, then yeah. If it's the band looks, I've already made that.
Yeah, so costumes that didn't make it into the game. Yeah, I think Dog did make that video recently.
I was here trying to be nice and like show my mate's video, and he just weren't fucking paying attention. Like, what a dick.
No, I heard it. I just didn't know which video you meant in particular. You said it so quickly. I think you meant the looks one, but I wanted to verify. I thought you were also maybe giving me a new idea for a video. I was like, nice. I love free video ideas.
But back to the actual question, because we are getting kind of off track. Yeah.
Yes.
Characters who aren't important to get more importance, and characters who are way more important to get a bit more sideline for... Ironically, that's Khaos Reigns, because Sector and Cyrex are not super lore, story relevant characters, and we got a whole expansion just for these two. There you go, guys. There you go. Raiden, Johnny, Kenshi,
and Rain and Tanya.
Kung Lao take a back seat just for these guys to go for. And Lin Kuei, you know, Bi-Han and Scorpion stuff, basically. Yeah.
I would have said give like Bi-Han more of a role, but they already tried that, and their idea of giving Bi-Han a role to just make him even more unlikable. So.
Yeah, I think your camera may have died, Sonic. It's frozen. It's a very funny pose.
Oops.
It's very funny.
I keep seeing this dumb image that he put on Discord, and I'm just forced to look at this. The fleshlight. Or the dildo. I'm just forced to stare at this thing.
So what about you, Dog? Any characters you want to see take a back seat?
Yeah, well, I was saying that I wanted Kenshi to get more of a spotlight, but I guess they kind of already did that with one. I just want to see Kenshi do something cool, because despite being a fan favorite and looking really cool, I feel like his feats aren't that impressive. Even in MK1, he got his powers after his chapter. So we didn't really get to enjoy that power trip and see him fight really tough beings and all that. So that was a bit annoying. It could be cool to see Ermac get stuff again, but the issue is they've changed his gimmick a lot. I liked how in, for example, Deception, how he just kind of got his own personality and found his own drive and became a good guy. That was really interesting. But it's because he went from like a mannequin to having a personality, whereas with the current Ermac, we know that he has a personality already, and he's like fighting for dominance with all the different souls. So I guess the impact wouldn't be as cool. Unless King Jared takes over, which they should have kept that. That was a cool idea for King Jared to just be Ermac and make a lot of his moves like summoning soldiers and shit. Like, this idea writes itself, NetherRealm. He controls souls, and the leader of the body is like a commander and king. He's the former ruler of Outworld, or of Denia, sorry. It just writes itself, him like being like, go, like JP, and just sending out little soldiers that do moves and shit for him, and he can do his own sword and shield with ghosts, like ghost weapons. These are all fun ideas that are just right there on the surface, and for some reason they haven't done that. Oh well.
Yeah.
He kind of does during his Fatal Blow, but I meant for all of his moves. It'd be sick if like he was in charge the whole time, like Jared's in control and just, yeah.
Like a puppet fighter.
be dope. Which Kenshi had instead, because they made Kenshi a puppet fighter.
Yeah.
Which was cool, but it also made him way too good because NetherRealm does not know how to balance that properly. So, yeah, he was a problem. The real issue they made with MK1 was not having armor moves, like armor indefinitely. That should have been how they worked. Instead, they only had one hit of armor, so like any cameo assist plus your main attack beat armor. Like, what are we doing here? That's not a good idea. A get off me move should actually be a get off me move. There shouldn't be this many counters to it. But, oh well. So for you, he was frozen doing the thumbs up, huh? That's awesome. For me, he was frozen just like mid-talk. So.
Yeah. See, who else should take a break? It's one of those things, it's unfortunate things, like, there are certain characters who've been in so many of the more recent entries and got a lot of focus, like Johnny Cage. But I don't want him to get less focus just because Johnny Cage is so fun. He's just one of the best characters we have. Like, a lot of the characters are somewhat dry, whereas Johnny actually has like clear personality.
True.
He's just fun to watch, so I want him to keep coming back. I wouldn't mind if Liu Kang took a back seat.
Yeah,
just because he's a fire god, like just kind of be more in the background. Imagine a reality in which they're like, oh yeah, Liu Kang, he's the pre-order character, or he's DLC in season 1. Imagine a world where they were now like Deadly Alliance was bold. They could never do that now. I don't think, just to have Liu Kang not on the roster, even if it was on the cameo roster.
A game without Scorpion. Oh man. That'd be wild. I think Hotaru would be really cool to give, like, because they're going to make him like a dumb like villain probably because of the whole fascism this, fascism that. But if they hadn't gone that route, Hotaru could have been this adorably like paint by numbers, by the books character that's like teaming up with the good guys, and it would have been super funny. Like anytime the heroes do something that's like not allowed, he's like, what? But you can't do that. That's against the law. And he'd like be all offended.
Like the most obnoxious D&D paladin you've ever seen.
Yeah. But then when he's like doing his thing, it's like adorably quirky. He'll be like, ah, yes, for order! And like charges in. You know, it could be super funny. He's like the ultimate white knight of just goody-goody two-shoes. Like, it'd be hilarious. They could have made Hotaru a very fun character, and sadly, nope.
If they explore Order Realm, they could make that into a new character.
They kind of have to explore Order Realm since they made Chaos Realm not canon in Liu Kang's era.
Yeah, it's such a wild decision. Like, I understand why Liu Kang himself might do that, but like, it's a weird thing because shouldn't Liu Kang have learned about the importance of balance? Mm-hmm. And then he's just tipped the scales way too much in one direction. I mean, maybe the thought process is he wants to be as different from Kronika as possible, and so he's just saying, fuck it, I'm just going to get the thing that I want. But really, that's what made Kronika go mad, was that she was trying to get what she wanted, not what was best.
And did it way too many times.
For the universe. Yeah. I mean, they kind of explored that a bit. Not much, obviously, because it's Invasions. But in Invasions, the evil Liu Kang that you fight, that's what he did. He was micromanaging everything, and it drove him mad like Kronika. So you see what he could have ended up as, but there's still time for that to happen. And I honestly, actually, I take back the idea of Liu Kang sitting on the backstage. I want him to get more focus. I want him to really be focused on, so we can explore his motivations. He can't take a backseat until we understand why he made the changes he did and what his mind is going through. I mean, there's a lot of potential with just the fact that he got to see his katana again, and then now every time he looks at this other katana, it's like an addict almost. It could be like he sees her and he's like, he remembers what he had and it's gone. Like he went cold turkey for a while, but now he's gotten a taste of it again, and he's like, fuck, this is not my katana. This is, and so it could even be a thing where he starts spending more time in other timelines, just like visiting them, and just neglects his own timeline. There's a lot of interesting things you could do with this character that I'm sure they won't, because his role is just to be Raiden.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still very worried they're going to kill him off, because they purposely state apparently in his ending or whatever that when he got his Titan powers back, for whatever reason, it made him mortal. Wrap your head around that. But apparently now he's like easier to kill. He's just more powerful. That doesn't make any sense, but I think it does directly state that, which is why he says, like, I need someone to rule in my stead, and I've chosen Garrus to be the herald for if I die. Or for when I die, because he'll age. Like, he's aging now normally, I think is the main reason they mentioned that. And I'm like, okay, that's combined with the fact that you stated when a Titan dies, they're dead forever. Are these fuckers really considering perma-killing Liu Kang? Are they actually considering this terrible idea?
They can't because of the other law they set up, which is that if the Titan dies, their entire timeline collapses. So unless
they copied Marvel.
So unless he dies and it's set up like Crisis on Infinite Earths, there's no way they can kill him off without destroying the entire universe. They have to save that for the big climax of this current iteration of reality before they do the next reboot.
True.
And no one on this planet wants another reboot of MK other than people who flat out reject everything the new multiverse stands for and just want to go back to something more classic and go just do a hard reboot. Other than them, no one wants another reboot because they've done it too much.
I just want a side game because a reboot is too lazy at this point, and it ruins all the stuff we're now committed to. I just want them to start, like, if they do anything different, like, oh, we want the dark stuff back, fine. Here's a way to give you dark stuff without undoing the reboot. We'll just do a side parallel dimension, and this game takes place there. They could do that. My only issue with that route is that now we're in this weird state where I'll do, like, videos where I rank every Mortal Kombat character. Hey there, Sonic, you back? He's doing the pose. That's cute.
Absolute cinema.
You have no idea what fucking 007 Tom Cruise fucking mission I had to go on for the last 10
Tell
minutes.
us.
You guys have absolutely no clue. But are you done with what you guys
I
are
was
saying?
going to say that
almost.
I wanted to add one little last thing. Yeah, I was going to say that the issue with them like making a parallel timeline, because I do want the next Mortal Kombat game to kind of have the same vibe as the older games. I do miss Scorpion being Scorpion. I miss things being a bit more familiar. I don't hate all the new changes.
So you want
I don't want to reboot. I want a parallel reality that the game just takes place in. That way, Liu Kang's era is still happening, but like maybe he can be a narrator. Like
I think that's
maybe
smart,
Liu Kang has this fucking mystic ball and he can see other realms, but he's not sure how to get there yet. And he's like, I've been observing this realm, much similar to our own, whatever. And and that's how the story takes place. But my only issue with that idea is that I'm already struggling with when I make a tier list and people go, oh, you ranked Liu Kang, but you didn't rank Fire God Liu Kang. You ranked this character, but not the new era version. I'm like, fuck you. I'm not ranking 2 of every character. Kiss my ass. So
too complicated.
So if they do the parallel idea, now there's 3 of each character, and I'm already getting a headache at how stupid that is.
I mean, if you were to do that fully, you would have to go, okay, you got Midway Liu Kang, then you have Revenant Liu Kang, then you have the other NetherRealm Liu Kang who had his timeline disrupted by MK11, and went on, then when he's Fire God, that's a separate count, and then to really go all in, you have to count the 2 variants from Aftermath, because there are variants there too. So, see, this is one of the struggles that's the struggle I had to go with figuring out how exactly I was going to approach the Biggest Losers video I'm working on, because I just had to say, fuck it, I'm not counting the Aftermath variants as separate, because that's too much. I'll do it in the future video, but not in this one. Fuck it, I can't.
Are you gonna be so Johnny Cage's win-loss ratio is gonna carry over from MK9 to MKX to MK11?
That is a video I'm going to make, yes.
Okay, yeah, that'd be insane. So, I mean, to quickly wrap up that question, I feel like MK has been doing a decent job with the whole sidelining some of the main characters to give some of the smaller characters some spotlight, whether it be in Aftermath, it was Night with Fujin and Shang Tsung.
It's just unfortunate that a lot of what they've been doing with those said characters has been absolute miserable dog shit, like Natara.
I still can't believe they did that.
No,
that
Natara is kind of a goober, a goon. You know what I mean? She's much more like a small villain. I don't really count her.
Sure, but it's like the idea that...
yeah, she got a spotlight.
Yeah, well, wait, I've already made a whole video, yeah.
Well, no,
you're
okay.
Good, you're right.
I'm looking at the question... Yeah. I'm looking at the question more like a main or bigger deal character is still there, but is more sidelined, so like Katana. Whereas a smaller deal character like Melina, who's just usually a villain, is much more prominent. That's what I see more. So I see that for Ashura, Baraka, and Reptile, their chapter, which I think is great. But then it's other characters I'm not too sure. So I feel like a lot of this has already been done. I can't really add too much what I personally would have wanted. I mean, I like the new realms idea that Snake just made with the Order Realm and stuff like that. I've already got Reptile, you know what I mean? I've already what I wanted to see is there. Reptile has a chapter. I'm happy.
I do want to see Reptile take a back seat. I think he's had enough spotlight in the last game.
But
do you see how much screen time he had in Khaos Reigns? That was way too much.
Yeah.
Too much, man.
You're going a bit
Like,
crazy with
he gets
Reptile
his-
here. He's taking
Chaos
over.
version gets his nut punched.
He's in 2 entire
like, that's-
scenes, one of which is the focus of the scene. This is too much. I don't like this.
Focus on the scene? No, too much. Hold it back. I do still really like a long time ago, one of y'all brought this up when talking about a spin-off for the series. Give more focus to like Cobra or Kira. Like make it like Cobra is the main character and he has to like fight his way up to become more strong against like these ridiculously overpowered characters. Something like that I do think is pretty fun. For like take a minor character and give them a spotlight. I do like that idea and whatnot. And I mean like really minor. I'm talking like who the hell is this character? Jarek? What? You know what I mean? Like something really out there.
Honestly, I think that they could take a... in other way, the last 2 Legends films were Elseworld stories. They could take that kind of approach with the future games, where each new entry is just set in a random other timeline, but you've got all these different characters. You never know what you're going to get, and then because each one's a standalone, there's no obligation to go, well, you know, Melina, for example, is the Empress of Outworld, so she has to be in the next game because would be important to the story. It'd be weird to get rid of her. Or Liu Kang, he can't sit out because he's the fire god, whereas... if it's just another timeline, they can go, well, in this timeline, they're just not as important. So they can just be gone or be DLC or something. And then you can do all kinds of cool ideas. Like, maybe we could have a timeline that has Cobra as the good guy and, like, the main villain is, like, Evil Sonya or it's King Kano. That just, you know, all sorts of ideas like that. And, of course, you keep certain characters somewhat classic. And then if people are like, well... Say your new revamp of Scorpion doesn't go over well, you can go, well, don't worry, in the next game, it's going to be... the next universe we explore is a more classic Scorpion. It's other people who are going to be a bit more different. And so you can do like that. I mean, obviously, you'll lose out on the ongoing narrative, but what is MK's ongoing narrative anymore? Like, we just opened
Currently,
the multiverse.
Maintain my timeline as Invasions mode keeps freaking getting multiverse, like, invading. I actually have a great answer here, by the way, because I just thought about this. We brought this up in the beginning of the podcast. Sideline a bunch of more Outworld characters to push Kintaro.
Yo!
Kintaro needs more shine. Holy shit. Every other Shokan has had their shine. Goro, Shiva. Kintaro needs his moment.
Right.
Come on,
MK13. It's an alternate timeline. It's a classic MK setup. The tournament. Shang Tsung loses to the Great Kung Lao, and he's like, "Damn, I've been exiled by Shao Kahn. I need to get back his favor." And then he goes to the Shao Kahn realm, and he's like, King Gorbak, I'm going to do some jobs for you to earn your trust, and then I'm going to need you to give me your toughest dude to take on to do the tournament." And he's like, "Okay, take my general Kintaro," and Kintaro crushes the Great Kung Lao, just completely decimates him.
Oh, God.
And then he's the champion, and he never loses.
Oh,
and
no.
then but in the present day, Kintaro Khan is the bad guy. He overthrew Shao, and he's like the biggest, baddest dude. And he's just like, I mean, and his nemesis can still be Liu Kang or something. You got the whole tiger and dragon dynamic that you know, in Asian culture is very popular.
That's true.
Big
it's gonna be
thing.
It's gonna make a sick fucking cover. You know, the tiger versus the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, alternatively, you could swap out Liu Kang. You could pick another dragon-associated character like Taven. Can be brought back. He's got association with dragons.
Okay.
You could go with.
That'd be such a.
You could go with
weird pick.
Reptile. He could have because he got that association with Onaga. So you could maybe this version Reptile.
Onaga is his sensei or something.
Or
like
Onaga's like the king of the Saurians or something. So Reptile is like
representing.
Like he's like Onaga is the Raiden of this game, and Reptile is the Liu Kang, which means that Chameleon and Chameleon are the Johnny and Sonya. So we have like we just take Andrew Bowen's exact Johnny Cage performance and go, you're playing Chameleon now, and you can do it the exact same way, and it's like, sure, why not? And then in the end, it's Reptile versus Kintaro for the fate of the realms. Oh,
hell yeah!
Why am I so good at cooking?
Indeed.
Why am I so good?
I commissioned those Kintaro artworks that'll pay off like 10 years from now. I'll be like, oh, you were onto something. You were a Kintaro fan back in the day already.
And I can't wait for like Mortal Kombat 13 sucks, where in the closing scene, just like, oh yeah, Reptile defeats Kintaro, and then you show the Kintaro like Family Guy pose image, and it's like,
yes.
it was all leading up to this.
This is all the setup, basically. Hell yeah, baby. Okay, so to conclude this podcast, I think I should tell you guys my Mission Impossible situation that just happened there. So I just got the blue screen of death. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like my computer crashed just then.
Oh no! Did it save anything?
My file is corrupted.
No.
So the last 2 hours and 48 minutes of footage, dead.
What do we do?
But I wasn't gonna give up.
Oh.
So basically, I went on YouTube, went on Reddit, and searched. Reddit, they said you're fucked. You should have saved it as an MKV file, MP4. It's impossible. But somebody linked a link, and I checked it out. There is a repair your damaged or corrupted OBS file in minutes with ease and free by Epic Game World.
Nice.
So I used like an add-on, and I just did the steps, recovered my file. Woo! You have no idea how much my heart sank when I found out the file was like my 2 hours and 48 minutes, like gone, like just like that.
Do you have the audio?
So I have the file still.
Do you-
Yes.
Okay.
The audio and the video saved. So
Hero.
Have you scanned through it to make sure it still works right?
I scanned the beginning and kind of slightly through it. I don't know exactly where it breaks.
In the event that the episode is shorter than you expect, this is why Sonic may have to cut some stuff out.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that's not the case.
It all the way up to 2 hours and 40 minutes is all fine, I think. So, like, where I die, I think that will be the cutoff point, but I'll see. It does look like it's fine. It does seem like that. So hopefully this episode will work out fine, but it'll be pretty excited to see in the aftermath. Point is, I recovered my files, so hopefully the last 2 hours will still be shown nicely. With that being said, though, I think we can end this off with the big reveal.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, before that,
What did you guys think? Oh, okay. Hey, are those new, or is it like you just got them together?
Edelgard is not new, but Byleth just came out. Good for her, good for her. Now, where do I find the image thing?
It just came out. Haha. They look very good.
Yeah, we've got them holding
the
hands.
focus camera.
How many points of articulation?
Several. They are very happy together.
Yeah, this wouldn't work for them because they're meant to look cute and kawaii, but back in the day with like Spider-Man figures, they would like brag about how many points of articulation, and that was cool, but it also made the guy look like a fucking robotic jointed mess because there was like way too many like segments in him.
Snake, you're not focused.
You're focused, you're just not in focus.
No, that's the new thing. Dog will like close up, and then Snake will not be focused.
How dare you say that to me, Sonic? I'm always focused.
Yeah.
I'm always focused on the podcast. That's why I always don't go, huh? What? What did you say to me? I'm always focused.
I did it like one time today.
Snake needed to be like camera focused. It was not the one time. But I just like glitch out. I just leave existence for a bit.
I'm looking forward to Sonic's green screen just being a blue screen of death for the entire episode as foreshadowing.
Oh,
foreshadowing is a subtle metaphor. I would say before I died, by the way, that was the last thing. I just remember, and then I'm like, oh, I never changed. That's I did see that for about like 20 seconds.
You just watched everything collapse before your very eyes.
Oh, literally, yeah. Basically.
Just introduce a new character like Evil Sonic who like shows up and destroys your recording. He hacks the system.
No, how could you do this, SonicHaXD from the future? I thought we were friends.
It's Sonic Nah XD.
is Shadow Hair lol.
Shadow Hello. Shadow Head DX. Because Shadow doesn't smile. DX.
Oh no, not Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. No, the Sonic fans will get mad.
Alright, so what do you guys think?
Is that a question mark?
Oh, let me see.
It's like a thing where you can like eventually you can make it like stand up. You know what I mean? So I haven't let it stand up yet. So you'll see the review.
Like
you can see the silhouette actually.
Yeah, it looks like a South Park character at this point.
True. I don't think his design is actually that far off from a South Park character. Here's the thing, by the way. I ate at a restaurant and then this is what I got. So I'm like, oh, wow.
Is it their mascot or?
No. But it is an IP you guys will know.
You have to give us some kind of hint.
Well, okay. I think the fact that I said it was yellow was a huge
It's
hint
Wario.
And then,
it's a little scorpion.
Anything recent you can think of?
It's yellow.
A Supergirl thing?
No.
A Pokemon's? It's not a backroom.
Kind of closer to that than you
thing,
expect, actually. No. Actually, yellow. That's true. I could see. Why would a restaurant have a backroom celebration? That would be hilarious.
It's not Pokemon. It's the other game.
Digimon? What?
No,
Yokai?
the Power World. I'm just kidding.
It's not that popular in our country. I mean, it's popular enough to show up in my restaurant. I feel like, you know, that's a pretty big deal.
K-pop
You know
demon
what I mean?
hunters.
More recent. Maybe you guys don't know about this, but okay, I'll reveal the answer. The answer is the fucking new Minions movie.
Oh, I know nothing about this.
Oh.
Yeah.
I only thing is I actually have a stream open on the side, just to do like a Twitch drop thing, and that's the first time I saw that character was like 2 hours ago within a Minions trailer on in the stream.
That's hilarious.
So, I could have guessed it theoretically.
You could have you need to just say Minions. That was like the closest. I was like, when I went to I was eating at a sushi restaurant, and then I walked in, I was like, no fucking way. This whole restaurant is now like decorative with like Minions like themed sushi. Basically, I have a picture here. Give me a second. So you can see here, legit like sushi theme with the Minions. So because of the monsters, you got some squid there and stuff. You have yellow cake, mango drink. The bottom left is like a shrimp wrapped around with an egg with like the Minion eyes, and on the top left, that circular thing, that is a burger patty on a sushi, and that yellow stuff is cheese. That's how they make the cheese.
Wow.
Unironically, the best one there.
I like how it's not all dessert. That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the sushi restaurant, so it's mostly sushi. That's why their theme is like the sushi stuff. The desserts is the cake and the drink. I did try the drink. The drink is kind of nice.
Love it.
So yeah, there's your reveal. I hope you'll be as excited as the reveal for the Schrodinger's cat metaphor thing in my Khaos Reigns video.
That was too epic. I love that.
Bringing it all full circle. Let's get in. Let's go.
My favorite part is his little gasp to look over and pause and freak out a reptile behind him. Dun, dun, dun. Help! Help! That's the best part.
That animation actually was. I planned that very early on, so that's why I'm really happy that one turned out good.
As the template. Yeah, let me out.
Help!
His Ninja Turtle hands on the glass.
Help me! You know, another thing you could do though, Sonic, is you could just replace everything behind Goro or Kintaro with the back rooms. Like
he's in the back rooms now.
Yeah, it's like, you know, in the movie when he goes through the no clips through that one wall, like the idea that the wall's now like solid again. He's like, help to Michael.
And then like the entity in the back rooms like starts like Gundam style like closing up the
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael,
I'm gonna do that right after we're done with this podcast. I'll put it in the podcast like right now, just for the lulz.
You're welcome, everybody. See you next time.